What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Charlotte Hornet fans? Welcome to TSR Sports TGIF. The weekend is here, although for some of you it's probably already Saturday. Welcome to TSR Sports. I'm doing a live play-by-play reaction scoreboard chat for tonight's game. The San Antonio Spurs visit the Charlotte Hornets. You guys are saying in the chat the Hornets don't even have a center. That's right, they just traded him to the Lakers. Wemby going to go off for 40 tonight, 50, or is he not feeling well and going to go off for 20? We'll see, but it's an exciting time to be a Spurs fan. I've been saying it all year. They bring in De'Aaron Fox for much less than we thought they would have. The Atlanta Hawks are falling apart, and who the heck knows? We may get a top four pick again in this draft, and if that happens, all bets are off. The Spurs dynasty will be complete, hopefully. Let's talk to the chat, and let's say hi to everybody. Josu, Bianca, Ejo from Paris. Good evening to you, Lele Spurs. Hi, Zon, Pole Tank, thanks for stopping in. Darren, anyone think we could get Marvin Bagley? Is he a free agent? Because we can't do any more trades. Trade deadline is over. No more trades. Pat Ticks, good evening to you. Thank you, Bianca. I appreciate that. Extra smooth, dude. Thank you for stopping in. McDean, Two Clutch, Corey, Bobby, February, Daniel Barrett, Glaze and Bacon. We're going to win this. Wemby about to cook. He should cook. I think Nurkic is out. I thought somebody posted that in the chat. Gaute, thank you for stopping in from Norway. Steven Z, Jax, Cordy, what it be? Oof. Oh, he's on a buyout? Oh, buyout guys we can do. So that free agent center list should be updated tomorrow. We need a big. It kills. Evan, thank you for stopping in. Reyes, Leo, Fred. I think we got a pretty good crowd in here already tonight. Say for a Friday night game against the Hornets, filling up pretty quick. So I appreciate that. Of course, you know the deal. If you're coming on in, you haven't done so, and you're a fan of TSR Sports or fan of the channel, or you're a fan of Baby Yodi, whatever it may be, make sure you smash the thumbs up because that's all we ask for here. Pop, what's it look like? Thank you, Pop. Appreciate you. Victor Wembanyama, 7 straight games with 20-plus points and 10 rebounds. Interesting, because we had talked in the chat recently about, not recently, but maybe 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, Wemby hadn't really been rebounding as well as we thought he would, considering his size, but his rebounding numbers are up. Granted, nobody else is really rebounding on the Spurs these days, so he's getting a lot of opportunities. Too many. Thank you, Bobby. Yup, what's going on? Perhaps it would be wise to keep Wemby on the bench from the rest and be ready for the game tomorrow against Bancaro. With any luck, yup, maybe the Spurs will blow it. I usually don't like blowouts. I'm okay with this being a Spurs blowout since we have the back-to-back tomorrow, but maybe it can limit Wemby's minutes to like 20, and then we can go from there. All the buzz. The Charlotte Hornets, 12-36, the 4th worst record in the NBA. They have the 3rd worst offensive rating in the NBA. There was another stat. I didn't get to read it. Yo, John Michael and the Medicare guys, good evening. Charlotte has no front court. You're worse than the Spurs. Wave Goblin, what's going on? That's it. Son is about to break out the rest of the season. Oh, there it is. And you close with just not at center. Yes, he's playing center right now, a backup center, which is not the spot we want him. Real butt? What's going on? The Hornets are 12-36. Anthony Matthew with the gun. Geo77, what's going on? Made in Abyss. We just need LeBron as a backup center. Our left turn, did they? So they've committed to the rebuild, I would think. I mean, Brandon Miller's out for the year. LaMelo Ball's been injured, so they're dealing with a lot of injuries besides the fact that they haven't been playing well. Is Ball hurt again? Is he out tonight? Oh my gosh, we should crush them. We should crush them. We should go to a Hornets game. Darren, do you live in North Carolina? Rico says a game. Man, I hate blackouts. I'm in Connecticut, so it only happens when they play the Celtics. Well, I shouldn't say only. It's the Celtics, Nets, and Knicks. That's 3 teams, but still, it's annoying. Pole Tank, Charles Bassey's out. If Wemby can't play, the center's going to be Sohan. Congratulations, Arku3, Miss TSR, who's here tonight but not feeling well. She's over on TS Bears blanket with them, so you might hear some chatter in the background. But Chet Holmgren back. I saw that Arku. Hopefully, smooth sailing the rest of the season. No lingering effects. Ball does always get hurt. He's missed a lot of time this season and last season. The last 2 seasons, hasn't he? Let's go get our rights back for Nicola who? Dwight Howard. Nobody's signing Dwight Howard. I saw that today. He's coming back ahead of what I thought he would be. I'm shocked. I thank you, Bianca. The flu has been going on. A lot of people are sick. They got a first round pick from the Moron Suns for dumping Nurkic. There's been some weird trades, to say the least. The biggest mind scratcher is probably still Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. I don't think anybody in their wildest dreams would have thought Luka was getting traded from the Mavericks halfway through the season. But there's been other trades too. I'm shocked the Hawks traded DeAndre Hunter. And I didn't realize this, but the Dixon Way, who I've worked with before on the channel, is an Atlanta Hawks fan, mentioned that those pick swaps, the Hawks don't have control over them. They got two first round pick swaps from the Cavaliers in the trade, but apparently the Jazz own the rights to those somehow. So if it's a better pick, the Jazz get it, and if it's a bad pick, maybe the Hawks get it. So they're already thin in the front court with Jalen Johnson out for the year. Now you trade DeAndre Hunter, unless they're expecting a lot from Karis LeVert, who, from what I've read, more so benefited from being in the Cavalier system than maybe his own ability. Well, we'll see. I don't know. All right, Batista, I will show you the game. Sucker! Yeah, they never start, Evan. They never start the games when they say they start, especially if it's on ESPN or TNT. If it says 8 o'clock, you can plan on it being 8:15 or 7:15 your time. Happens all the time. I'm used to it. Bonjour, Arno. Rodolfo, thank you for stopping in. Hoping the Hawks tank. Yeah. Game should start in, I would say, 3 to 4 minutes. Seems about right. Only sport where tip-off is not at the start time, right? Yeah, I'm a Giants fan, unfortunately. Their games start at 1. Usually the kickoff is like at 1:03. Nicola was our first. Oh, I totally forgot about him. Full blank. Jay Money, what's going on? I saw the Bucks are playing the Hawks. That game starts in like 25 minutes. May your Bucks absolutely destroy them. Hoping for a blowout. Rich, I have the flu, so I'm gonna. Well, you're in the stream right now, Kyle. So you made it. Thank you for stopping in. Hope you get better. But I understand you're not going to be staying throughout the night, but get better, man. A lot of people have the flu. Years ago, Mark Cuban said he would rather trade his own children than Luca. Maybe he did train his children. There's something we don't know. Brandon Christopher Bunge, let's go to you. Exactly, David. Broadcast start time. Wemby, Paul, Barnes, Fox, Vassell is a starting lineup for the Spurs. They are still starting CP3 over Stefan Castle. You guys know how I feel about that. Uh, Time flies. Canada, thank you for stopping in. No, I don't want to imagine the Bucks losing. I really don't. Is Castle still the front runner for Rookie of the Year at the moment? Yes. He's still number one on the ladder. First, he has a prediction: Wemby 25, Fox 20, and this is more. Wemby 25 plus, Fox 23 plus, Vassell 20 plus. So 3 players going over 20. I could see the first two. A little skeptical on the last one. Sorry, Devin. Did you see LeBron's 47, no, sorry, 42, 17, 8 performance against the Warriors last night? I did not. Not at all. I mean, I have NBA League Pass and ESPN. I will be able to watch that game. Don't take this the wrong way. I don't care. Um, I used to watch everything back in the 90s, especially the playoffs. The playoffs, yeah, the playoffs. Man, I'm watching the Bulls rivalries with the Knicks and the Pacers. That was must-see TV. Of course, I watched every Spurs playoff game. I was watching everything else playoffs related. These days, I watch the Spurs, and that sounds like a great game. The Lakers and Warriors. I didn't watch 1 second of it. This just started at 10. I have to work at 7 a.m. I don't want to stay up till 1 o'clock watching two teams I'm not a fan of. That's no, I'm good. F Pacers already. Rich, why would the Mavs help out another franchise while at the same time hurting their own? They supposedly they think they help their own franchise, or that's the line they're selling. That I think the deal is something went really bad between Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks. I know they've had issues with his weight, and he's a big dude. From what I hear, is north of 260 these days. So extra weight, as you've seen with Zion Williamson, going to cause injuries. And you don't like to point out an athlete's weight, but it is what it is. The bigger you are, there's a better chance your body might not hold up. So maybe that was an issue, and The Mavericks did also not want to give him a super max contract, which I believe would have been 5 years, like 350 million. Whatever it was huge. So by trading him, they cost Luka Doncic over 115 million. It's actually more than that because Luka's probably going to move to California. You would assume. I think they heard. Did he just buy a house in Dallas for 15 million or something? So now he's going to have to move, and he's moving from a state with no state taxes to a high tax rate in California. Jeffries, Bridges, Diabate, Smith Jr., and LaMelo Ball is playing. What's up, Big So? Dr. Center, thank you for stopping in. Big T, what would I give him for Luca? See, that the thing is, what what do we do? Does Castle play? I assume Castle's gonna be a combo guard. I mean, Fox is pretty much a combo guard. So if we had a backcourt of Fox and Doncic, that would be a lot of size. Oh, it's not Fox. Castle and Doncic. 4 first-round picks, but you're gonna have to give a players to salary match, and Doncic has to be making something like 35 to 40 this year. The thing is, his contract is well, his contract would have been different coming in the Spurs. I, Dallas would not have traded him to an in-state rival in San Antonio. No chance. No chance whatsoever. Dunk contest participants. Stefan Castle with 34 this year. Matej Buzelis with 28. Andre Jackson Jr. 15. And this is absolutely ridiculous. Why is Mac McClung in the dunk contest again? He's not an NBA player. He's a freaking joke. He's a G League player that they're bringing in because they can't get people to participate in it. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. The guy plays, what, 2 games a year in the NBA just so he can be eligible for the dunk contest? And he's probably going to win again. He's a phenomenal dunker. I'll give him credit for that, but he's a street basketball player. He's not an NBA player. Kyle, I'm going to do a short on that tomorrow. Alrighty, good evening to you. Go Spurs, go. Was Fatman, was McDung or McFlung, whatever, McFly, was he G League MVP? Still, he's not an NBA player. The fact they can't get named, actual talent. No disrespect to Stefan Castle, but a star player that people are familiar with to do this anymore. It sucks. Remember back in the day, Michael Jordan versus Dominique Wilkins? Miss TSR and I watched the players on the court, and away we go. Recently watched the who the heck was it? Dang it, Aaron Gordon versus Zach LaVine dunk contest. And granted, I don't, neither one was a star at that point, but what the days of having star players. They can't get anybody that's been in an All-Star game to do the dunk contest anymore. Thanks, LeBron. Spurs ball, by the way. This court is ugly. Let me pull up Jay Good. Spurs are up 2-0. I don't like this Hornets court. It's not the traditional basketball court. It has a giant aqua-ish color on it. I mean, I don't mind giant Hornet. It does look like mint ice cream. I'm waiting for women to just start sinking into the court. Ball with the ball. Pull up Jay Good. Brandon Miller is injured. He's out for the year. I don't remember what his injury, Arno. Well, I don't remember what his injury is. He's out for the season. He's having a good year, too, I think. Down myself for 3 from the corner. No good. Ball's going to hit the top of the backboard. Going to be Hornets ball. And as Spurs fans, 2013, and I've never cared about any of the All-Star game stuff. Hard left turn, that's fair. I am somewhat interested in this new team thing that they're doing where Kenny Smith, Shaq, and Charles Barkley drafted the teams. I might throw it on. I won't be vested in it. I'm not going to call it, but I am curious. I think you said you're curious too. I want to watch it. Yeah. She wants to watch it. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Going to stay with the Spurs. What's good? 5-Lug Racing. Dragon, good evening to you. Rumors are Mavs new owners wanting to get gambling legal in Texas and have. Oh, wow. Is this the theory that the Mavs are trying to get out of Dallas because they can't gamble? Well, Diabate on an offensive rebound and slam dunk. Okay, then. The Hornets with a small lineup, relatively small from what I can tell. De'Aaron Fox for 3, off the rim, no good. 10.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Spurs are up 4. I'm sorry, down 4-2. My apologies. The All-Star weekend, I don't know how to say it because they take like 8,000 threes. Maybe they won't anymore. All the run are good, and the Spurs are down 6-2 to a pretty bad Hornets team. 5-Lug Racing, well, then your channel's going to start picking up a ton as NASCAR is coming back. Devin Vassell with the ball for the Spurs drives. Pull up J is no good. Devin now 0 for 2 to start the game. Dallas to Vegas. I'd be shocked. Hello, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. And yes, Chet is back tonight. Oh my God, it's 8-2. All-Star game score 280. Well, no, that can't happen anymore, Kyle. It's first to 40 with this new team format. They just did a draft yesterday. The NBA inside. There's 3 teams plus the young star, right? The winning the Rising Stars. Yeah. Wemby in the paint, misses a shot, gets his own miss, gets another miss, gets the ball back again, and finally just hammers it down. Yeah. Wemby with 2 or 3 offensive rebounds there. Wemby has all the Spurs points, by the way. Shocker. All 4. Ball guarded by Fox, gets by him, drops off to Diabate, and now that's following Wemby. Was last year's score 211 to 186? Manibus says, fudge it. I'll just dunk. Yes. We should have done the first time. Vassell's already on a disaster class, even his defense. I gotta say, it's interesting how more and more fans are. I do read every comment. I do. I don't respond to every comment. I absolutely do not have time to do that anymore. I used to. I can't. It's impossible. Nick Smith Jr. runner good. A lot of people are turning on Devin Vassell. And by turning, I mean just like are frustrated with the injuries and his play. Harrison Barnes going to pull up for 3. No good. We are starting off a little slow, Spurs fans, with our shooting. Try to pull this down. Bring in Castle. There you go. Oh my God, who shot that air ball for the Hornets? I was looking away. So cross court to nobody. It's going to get poked. That was off Chris Paul. That's turnover for the Spurs. Kyle, I mean, it's going to be 12 on 11. Garku, I saw that. He drafted all bigs. What was Charles Barkley thinking? Ball with the floater, no good. De'Aaron Fox with the rebound. Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Crossover into the paint, bit of a Euro step, and turn the ball over. Wow, we are looking bad on offense 4 minutes into the game. It is the first night of a doubleheader, yes. Who do we play tomorrow? Can you look it up? Ball into the paint. Goaltend, but it ended up going in anyway. Mitch is going to call a timeout. We're down 12-4. You know what I mean, 12 on 11, Kyle. Don't be naive. You know. Good evening, Mike. Glad the channel is growing. You're honestly the best Spurs channel. Thank you, Pat. I think as the Spurs get better and better and better, we're in a 2-minute timeout. The channel will continue to grow. This is year number 6 for TSR Sports, and it's been tough because the 2 teams I followed the most have been bad. The Spurs, by bad, I mean losing record. Well, Giants actually just been bad, but the Spurs have been a losing team, only a losing team in this channel's existence, and they are actually a losing team right now. They're 22-26, and what's the Magic tomorrow? Okay, and then the Giants have been awful, and I'm going backwards. And granted, I don't make Giants content to the level I do of Spurs content here, but I do enjoy covering the Giants doing the shorts now. I started that a year and a half ago, and I found a lot of joy in just doing little New York Giants shorts. I'm like, you know what? I want to do Giants content. I don't have the time to stream Giants games, and I really don't want to. I don't like streaming NFL, and doing the shorts it's been my niche. Yes, Kyle, that's exactly what I was doing. As Shakur, I was asking that in a video yesterday. I said, should Stephon Castle start over Chris Paul?
Yes.
My girlfriend in the background. I get why they're starting Paul.
No.
No, okay. But if your intent is to have Stephon Castle be an important part of your organization throughout the future, then why not start him? Yes, there's going to be bumps along the way, but get them out now in year 1 so you don't have to knock them out in year 2.
And leadership on that second line.
Get some leadership on the second line. And wouldn't less minutes be better for Chris Paul at this point? He's pushing 40 instead of playing him 30 minutes a game. What about like 22 to 24? And Steph is struggling with his shot or turning the ball over, then you put Paul in at the end of the game. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Anthony Bustamante, why CP3? All he does is pass, put and plot. Well, I mean, you brought in De'Aaron Fox. You brought me Darren Fox, who's fast, right? We can push the pace. Paul's the exact opposite of that, where he's going to, what did Beavis say? I'll pull it up. Your girlfriend in the background is the voice of. I am Vegas. Thank you for stopping in, especially two not very good on ball defenders. Yeah. Good evening, Biscuit Buddy. Phil, hope you're doing well. I know Pop has an agreement, but Darren Fox. Oh,
Fudge.
Miss TSR just swore. I don't know if you guys heard that. She just used the F word.
Talking about this starting lineup.
She just swore. I'm sorry. I don't know if the camera picked that, the mic picked that up. She just literally said F that. How do you really feel? But
Great.
Darren Fox was not part of the Spurs when he made that agreement. And things change. And that's when the team has to go to Paul, who is a professional, and say, hey, listen, we appreciate everything you're doing. We want to keep you as part of the team. However, Wemby, oh my God, Wemby with another monster jam and one. Wemby's the whole Spurs offense right now, guys. He is the whole Spurs offense.
Thunder, 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 dome of justice.
Oh yeah, I don't have a problem with Sohan starting over Barnes. I don't. I mean, are they helping Jeremy out by having him come off the bench as a backup center?
Nope.
No. If you say if Castle has to start over Paul and Sohan has to start over Barnes, and be like, okay, yes, our floor spacing will be bad. We're not winning a championship this year, so let's work out the kinks now. Captain Cadogan,
Yeah.
don't want to hurt CP3's widow female. CP3 is little compared to me. I'm bigger than Chris Paul. Maybe not, girth wise, but I'm taller. I don't know if I would. Wow, Wemby with an empathetic block. Wemby has all 7 points. Isabel, good evening to you. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, Kashiba, what's going on? I don't know if Damien says the Spurs still suck after tampering from a bitter Bulls fan. Great job on that rebuild, Damien. You got your own first round pick back. All for 3, good. We're down 10 on Wade Garcia. Yeah, I was trying to say like thickness. Garcia. Garcia, great word. Is it? So far, Wemby with all 7 of our points. Out to Fox. Fox open for 3. There you go, Darren. We can sign Ben Simmons. I don't want to. He's getting bought out, isn't he? 82 straight games with Wemby block. And Carlos is here. He said, I'm glad to hear you. I miss you. Damien just gave me the middle finger. Well deserved. Damien, in all seriousness, your Bulls are heading the way of my Giants. A terrible rebuild. The Giants rebuild, wholly dropped the ball, and I think the Bulls are doing the same. So I actually do feel your pain. A different sport, it ain't gonna be fun. only 6 threes for Wemby, Captain Cadogan? That's way too little. I do not want Ben Simmons.
No.
Not what he's turned to over the last few years. Robert AH, I've been bringing these men. Why is Wemby out? He's playing tonight. He might be coming off the court. He did come off the court. So center Sohan rolling on in. Poor Jeremy. Now Charlotte's not a big team. She actually might be okay in this game. Orlando has a pretty big front court, I believe, so not going to work tomorrow. That's a miss for the Spurs. It is Hornets ball. A drive and a miss and another offensive rebound for them. That was missed by Miles Bridges. The follow-up 3. How many times this season have we seen the Spurs give up an offensive rebound and then it's a 3 for the other team? Seth Curry, Steph's brother, with the 3. We're down by 12. 12 to the Hornets, who are, 12 and 36? Harrison Barnes from the corner. In and out. What a fight for the board, and finally the Hornets get it. And they throw the ball off Jeremy Sohan. KJ Simpson with the heads-up play, throwing it off Jeremy. We're 1 of 6 from 3. The Hornets are 2 of 4. Biscuit, trap game, yes. I wonder if they slept on the Hornets. Mitch is terrible. A lot of people have been saying that on the channel. Big CN, what's going on? The starting lineup is a soft tank. No way they can defend any decent team. Imagine the small lineup against the Celtics. We don't have to imagine it. We play the Celtics next week.
That's what we call.
We're going to lose by 50. Curry for three. Oh boy, that's an air ball. That should be a shot clock violation. That was an air ball. Yeah, it went out of bounds. Doesn't matter. All right, matter. Alex, good evening to you. It's early, y'all, and I hate to tell you, but we're going to have a rough rodeo road trip this year. Possible, David. It is. Hey, speaking of Giants, what's your thoughts on neighbors wanting Stafford and Cooper Cup? You want Stafford and Cooper Cup on the Giants? I didn't catch that. Is that what Malik Never's been saying? Matt Stafford? Why? Yeah, why would Matt Stafford want to come in the Giants? Why would anybody want to play for the Giants? Castle going to take a long three. Oh, jeez. That was an air ball. That was an air ball. Bridges for three, no good. Sohan with the rebound. We are struggling offense. Castle going to drive in the paint. Get to Champagny. Offense is going to reset. Oh, that was a bad pass by Champagny. That's turnover.
Whole thing was a mess.
Albert, yes, this is ugly. He misses the feeling of playing for old Detroit. Oh, you mean a bad team, Captain Cadogan? You mean the 0-16 Lions? The Giants aren't that bad, but they're pretty bad. Yup. We look bad tonight. We look exceptionally bad. Wemby's got 7 of our 10 points. Fox had a 3. That's all our points. Wemby with 7, Fox for 3. That's it. KJ Simpson, runner in the paint. We're down 14. Bianca, this is bad. We're getting crushed everywhere. Aaron Fox pull up from the free throw line. No good. I'm in shock what I'm watching right now. This is another little runner in the paint. Timeout, Mitch. We were all talking about recently how we could go and make me a nice little winning streak with this schedule coming up. Just beat the Hawks. We got the Hornets coming up. We're down 16. What the F is going on? You know what, Yodi? We need a good luck boot because this team's sloppy's falling over because of that hat.
Yeah.
All right, Yodi, get up here. We need a couple things. First, we need a Yodi boot. Yodi's looking at the score. He don't know what's going on.
Sloppy's hoping you'll cover his eyes with that hat.
And now we're going to get chucked. This is an embarrassing beginning. I can't sugarcoat this. This is depleted. I don't know what to say. Hornets are scoring easily everywhere, and we can't score from anywhere. You literally have Sony and Castle, Champagny, and Kelman in the front court that provides 0 offense. There's not a lot there, and not a lot of defense either. Sony and Castle, capable defenders. Champagny, not the worst. Kelman, not so good. This is embarrassing. I said at the start of stream, I'd be fine with a blowout because we play tomorrow. This is not what I meant. Zane, good evening to you. John Lou, what's going on? I've already remember why this team is doing well. I can't explain it. We needed this timeout 8 points ago. I think we should play CP3 at center. There you go, Spleen. I'm sorry, I'm speechless. This is not what I thought I'd be seeing tonight. Yes, Donald, Victor is playing tonight. He has 7 of our 10 points. He's the only one playing well tonight. Dana says this game is fun. LOL. Of course it is. Dana, you've been with me since, I think you've been since the beginning, right? Sports Reaction in 2019. I think you're one of the old timers. Carlson, you've been here since 2019. Yep, that's it, Michael. Wemby 7, Fox 3. Let's get, you know what? Even though Spurs are not playing well, I'm doing best to try to be entertaining in any way. So if you could hit the thumbs up and get us up to 100, we are getting close. Right now, 98. All right, we're like on the cusp. Now the Spurs need to do their part. I'm calling the game.
Yeah, they need to play the game.
Yeah, play it. You say play the game?
Yeah. No,
Sucker!
You guys been here since 2019 as well? Hurts not that we've been here. This does hurt in quarter one.
Yeah, Jonathan's gonna.
Thank you, Rapido. Got us to 91. Someone else step in. Watch, I feel like you have been here for a long time. We need to give out some wrenches tonight.
We're gonna give out wrench.
We need to give out wrenches tonight. We got some wrenches. Batista, I don't think you were my first subscriber overall, because you know who was? It was me. When I created the channel, I subscribed to it, so I was number one. Champagne misses a three. Can anybody get some offense going? Oh my God. KJ Simpson for three, guys. We're down 19 to the Hornets. Missed by Kelvin in the paint. He's going to get fouled and go to the line for two. Batista, I just showed the game. I'll show it again.
Sucker!
Ejo, we're sucking from everywhere. Levi, you can say this is a good thing? No, only good evening to you. Okay, Orange, I got you. Trying to see if I missed anything. Grant, Garen, thank you for stopping in. Well, Kelvin just scored, so we got 11 now. The Rockets have lost 5 straight. I did not know that. Oh, okay, Orange, okay. 29 to, I can't believe what I'm seeing here. 29 to 11. Johnson gets the second one in. We'll do some wrench action in between the first and second quarter because I don't want to try to do it while the game's going on, or if there's a timeout before then. Hornets ball up by 17. Pull up Jay from the free throw. Oh my God, who shot that? I have no idea who shot that. Sohan drives. Gets the layup in the paint. All right, timeout. Who's looking cold for us right now? Yes, yes. Yeah, everybody. Sohan has been fighting for rebounds. Jeremy seems to be slowly. Oh, not a timeout. All right. Coming back to how he was before his injuries this year. I think the back injury messed up a lot more than the Spurs are letting on. 29-14. If we can get it to 10-ish, we're not playing defense like that. Thank you. Luckily, ball missed. Spurs on the break. Alley-oop to Castle. Jeremy Sohan to Stefan Castle alley-oop. That's sort of an Area 51. Jeremy's number 10, 510, and now Jonathan's doing a dance. Why has he got his hoodie up? Is he cold? Oh. Hoodie up means he's mad?
Well, he's angry. He wasn't sure how to watch.
Ball almost turns the ball over. Nine just takes a turnaround jumper. Oh, Wemby just took one in the face. Wemby has checked back in. Tough night for Miss TSR. I don't know if you guys saw UConn got upset by was it Tennessee?
Yeah.
Tennessee.
But the men won. They didn't cut.
Tennessee had not beaten the UConn Tennessee women's team had not beaten, or sorry, Tennessee had not beaten UConn since 2007. I'll try you later. The reason, we watched the fourth quarter, and Tennessee was going nuts, and I'm like, I know the college Castle for a bucket, good. I know college basketball is huge, but it seemed like they were more amped up than normal, and apparently not only the rivalry between Tennessee and UConn. I had not known Tennessee had not won in almost 2 decades. 29-18. Spurs on the bonus, by the way, so slowly crawling back just a little bit. That pull-up J is good by Gibson? Who the hell's Gibson? Gibson, dude, with the shot. Steph with the ball, and he got fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2. Hard left turn. I have no idea. Taj Gibson?
He's a guitar guy.
Taj Gibson. I'm clueless. Steph at the line for 2. Getting booed? Why is Stefan Castle getting booed? Why do the Hornets fans not like Stefan Castle? AJ Brown, what's going on? Taj Gibson's been in the league for like 15 years. If he has, Read me up. LOL, what? I don't remember Todd Gibson. Maybe I do know this guy. I was blanking on it. Now the more I think about it, Wemby blocks Gibson. You get the ball back, get it to ball misses a shot. Fight for the rebound, and Sohan gets the rebound. All right, guys, we're crawling back. It's an 11-point game. Remember gets it to Wemby. Wemby going to take the catch and shoot three. No good. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Hornets ball. Levi, I'm not familiar with him. I do know the name now. It's slowly registering. The Spurs, speaking of not good, the Spurs are 1 of 9 from three. Because he's UConn. Wait, Hodge Gibson didn't play UConn, did he?
No.
Okay.
I know why they're doing.
Charlotte Spurs. Because he's from UConn? What's the deal with Charlotte or North Carolina college basketball? Did you guys play them we're in the finals, were they? AJ Simpson's cooking us tonight. He just hits another three. 34-20. And Wemby's going to get fouled down the other end. Oh, Castle's foul, excuse me. Castle going to the line again. Castle playing aggressive tonight.
Oh, yeah. He's mad. He should be.
Dalton Connect is on the Hornets now. Levi, since you mentioned him. He's not playing tonight. I'm shocked the Lakers traded him already.
I know.
Castle with 6 points already. Lost I don't know how they're making every shot. Seriously, they're playing really well tonight. That's a classic lineup, Carlos. It really is. Well, what is wrong with these random role players playing like superstars against us? Kokoshibo? Exactly. All year. Last year, too. Let be a role player, and you're like, who's this? And next thing you know, they got 25 points. You're looking at their career high is the 25 they had against us that night. Castle at the line for one more. I am really disappointed in the slam dunk contest, by the way. We were talking about it earlier because I think we already know who's probably going to win it. Barring something crazy happening, Matt McFlung, who's not an NBA player, is going to win it again. And it's a joke the NBA can't get real players to do it. And they got to bring in a freaking G Leaguer play every year. Yes, I'm not a fan. Yes, he's a great dunker. He's not an NBA player. Rich at line could probably cook the Giants. I mean, the Giants suck. TX Castle at time has outplayed Devin Vassell. Yes, they do. Hello there. Yes, they do. You need to live stream until I sleep. Cheers from France. Well, it's late where you are, so I'll probably be live when you fall asleep. Hornets ball shot clock is off. The runner from ball is no good. Wemby with the rebound. You have to get it up the court quick. He's just going to take a half court three. Not even close. Depleted mind, he's won the last two. Mac McClung has won the last two slam dunk contests. Probably going to win this one. And yes, am I a little biased because I want Stephen Castle to win it? Yes, but I also feel it's not fair that you're going against a guy that's not actually an NBA player. He's not. I don't think he's played 10 games in his NBA career, has he? Oh, with the super chat, thank you very much. She drops the $5, says Castle refused to work out for the Hornets before the draft. That's right. They already had a point guard in Melo. He wanted to go to the Spurs. I forgot about that. Well, you know what? The Hornets. What did I say? Don't worry, guys. We will come back and win. I hope so. Minus 12. Yeah, this is a rough. This is rough. Hopefully, turn around. Turn the beat around. I was just gonna look up Mac McClung real quick. I'm gonna go basketball reference. I don't think he's played 10. I could be wrong. I don't think he's played 10 games in his NBA career. We'll take a look.
We couldn't find a single clip of him actually in the NBA.
Yeah, they were showing on the NBA TV. They had the top dunks from the NBA, slam dunk contest, and they showed Castle, a few great dunks, Bazelis, Ajax, under Jackson. Both of McClung's dunks were from the G League. All right. This year he's played one game with Magic. He played 5 minutes. Last year he played 2 games, and the year before he played 2 games. He's played 5 games in his NBA career. He's a walking joke. When did he play his game? Did he just play his game with the Magic recently so he could be eligible for the dunk
Yeah.
half? Oh no, he didn't. The third game of the year. He hasn't played in the NBA once in 2025, and he's in the slam dunk contest. Yeah, it's a joke.
It's a joke.
It's an absolute joke.
And Mr. Lynch, you're very hard for my guys.
Of course. I mean, hey, I guess good for him making a living off his ability,
Sure.
but I still think he's probably going to win. He's going to be the only player ever to win 3 in a row and wins 3 in general, and he's not an NBA player.
That's the role. He's not an NBA
He's not an NBA player. He's not. Oh, I was playing. Is he coming off a long road trip from the Kings and now lost? Oof. Vassell only has one in the turnover column. Sounds about right. Sweet Jones, good evening to you. Castle has a 37-inch vert, the Falcon Lord. That's I would love to have that. But as far as slam dunk contest champions, a lot of your guys are 42 and up. I mean, Zach LaVine, what did he have? Like a 46-inch vert? Yeah. You need. Oh man. Oh, what a bang 30.
He's been working and working.
Yeah, he's going to be dunking harder than McClung will. Absolutely. He's going to have to win with powerful and creative dunks, but he's not going to have the airtime to do all these crazy trick. Castle for a long three. Oh my. Castle's what, 9 points now?
Castle's pace.
Well, I mean, Charlotte booed him. No, Castle's 11. You're swearing a lot tonight. What's with you?
And I don't feel
Millennium?
from the other room.
Oh my God. Everybody's hitting threes from on us in the Hornets. 40-25. Mac McDung. Yeah, that's what I call him. McDung. Don't get me started. Castle for 3 again. No good. Vassell gets the rebound. Castle wanted the foul, didn't get it. You get the ball into Wemby. No movement by the Spurs whatsoever. They're literally just standing and watching Wemby now force a shot and miss. Nobody moved around. Where's the off-ball movement? Anything? Nothing? Bueller? Who the hell was that for the Hornets to hit the 3? Was that Saloon? Oh, Tijian. That's right. Tijian Saloon's with the Hornets. All right. I didn't recognize him for a second. Castle in the paint. Up off the glass. No good. Force that shot. This game is ugly. We're down 18 again. I'm in shock. That shot's no good. Sloan going for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Spurs ball. Caesar says Vassell sucks. San Antonio Hotspur, every team that does play against us plays well. Kobe, we do need to wake up. Seriously. Castle with a crossover in the paint. Layup good. Castle's attacking left and right. Maybe Mitch saw what the Hawks were doing and decided he wants 2 top 5 picks. Rake, Fox started, but he's been on the bench for quite some time, it seems like.
Well, he wasn't doing much when he was in.
So, Colin, I see where you're coming from, but he's not an NBA player. He's a G League player that's being brought. Look at NBA TV. We have the best dunks from all the slam dunk participants from this season. There's none of him in the NBA. He's a G League player. You know, the best thing the NBA can do is put G League players in the slam dunk contest. I think that's a loss. I'm just saying. Might be for 3. Let's get some big names in there. Castle's not a big name yet. Maybe he will be one day.
What do we need to do to incentivize?
Champagne with a steal. Layup and 1. From what I understand, and I don't know if this is 100%, is when LeBron James turned down the slam dunk contest, that kind of paved the way for other stars to say, nope, which is such a weird, and I'm not saying it's all LeBron's fault. I don't think it is. It probably didn't help that a star player like that declined it. But when you look at the dunk contest through the years, Jordan, Wilkins, Vince Carter. I mean, Champagny makes the free throw.
What do they need to do to incentivize big players to start participating again?
I don't know. Maybe a big money prize?
Yeah.
Win the dunk contest, win a $500,000, win $1 million, something to get. I don't know. Hey, look, this isn't.
There's a
I know it
fantastic.
seems like I'm picking on McClung. I turn over by the Spurs, by Castle. Listen, they're giving him the opportunity to take advantage of it. It's not his fault. They're saying, "Come on," and I would, if I was him, I'd be like, "Okay, I have a chance to showcase my dunking, maybe win some money." Hey, that's not on him. It's the NBA. Ball's gonna knocked out of bounds. It's gonna be Spurs ball. We're down by 10. We can come back here.
Did they get anything?
Well, no, I don't want LeBron in the dunk contest now. He's like 40. Talking about back in the day when he was with the Cavs was the first time. William Juby, good evening to you. Dunk contest had been needing to go away since Vince Carter said it's over. One said, "Amen." That's it. Well, yeah. I'm not mad at him. I want to be clear on that. I'm mad at the NBA that the best thing we can do is bring in a G League player. Get a star in there.
Okay, so what's dinner? The winner gets $100,000. The runner-up gets 50,000. Third and fourth place get 20,000 apiece.
That was a beautiful layup by Bridges over Wemby. So McClung will probably win 100,000 for him being as a G League player. Yeah, yeah, good for him. I'm also a little bitter as a Stefan Castle fan that he probably won't win. I hope he proves me wrong, but he's going against a guy that's a back-to-back dunk champion. Then again, maybe McClung won't have any new tricks. He probably will. Maybe he won't. And I don't know. We'll see. Castle's gonna have to win with power. He's gonna have to win with power. Bridges for three, no good. Ball's gonna get knocked out of bounds. Spurs ball. 45-33. You know, it's good evening to you. Go Spurs, go. I know they're in the All-Star game, but they can be in the slam dunk contest too.
Remember, and CP3 were doing skills thing about it.
Steph Curry did the special thing last year against the girl with the 3-point thing. Miami's doing the skills contest.
Then ask you.
Yeah, I can pull him there. Spurs ball. Fox is checked back in. Wemby checking out. And Jeremy Sohan all alone under the rim will throw it down. There's a timeout by the Hornets. Gotta love the fact that Castle's willing to put himself out there and compete in the dunk contest in the first place. Yes. Absolutely. Hey, credit to anybody.
Extremely competitive.
Mitch has 50-year-old ball in the game, but not Fox. Francois, not quite 50. Area 51 is here, says if Castle jumps over Wemby, he better win. I don't think he has the ups to jump over Wemby at 37-inch vertical. What?
Something with Wemby.
He's got to do something with Wemby. No, Angie, there was a rumor about Pop coming back in February. Haven't heard it yet. Bobby, you have been here about a long time. I remember you used to have a wrench. I'll go into details. There was a small incident that you eventually apologized for, and I think enough time has passed that you were going to get your wrench back, Bobby, February. You've been awesome since then. Listen, I sometimes say stuff that I wish I, bit my lip. Oh, standard moderate. It's so weird that they give you the option to like modes, block words, and change chat mode. Oh wow, you actually give someone the ability to like change your chat. So welcome to the Wrench Gang, Bobby. I've said a lot of things on streams that I wish I could take back. So I mean, gotta move on. Oh yeah, yeah, that was the video I did today, Big So Timber. We actually waved him yesterday, I think. That was yeah, I remember you talking about. I hate Mitch Johnson. TJ, a lot of people don't like Mitch. Is Devin being Devin? He's being the Devin we've been seeing this year that's been in a slump. You're welcome, Bobby. Let's start to do oh, Dwight Howard was in the dunk contest. That's right. Sean Kemp was in the dunk contest. I know a lot of people are sour on Mo Bamba. We are in such a pickle with big men. We're
think
running
it's something.
Jeremy Soin at center. Is that really fair to Jeremy?
No.
I mean, look at last year. We asked him to play point guard. Now this year we're asking him to play center. He's neither one. He can guard the 1 through 4, ideally probably guard the 2 through 4, and he's playing way out of position last year and out of position now this year. If Steph plays good, Devin is having an off night. Is that usually how it works? If Castle's balling, then Vassell's not. Starting five should be Fox, Castle, Vassell, Soin, Wemby. It should be. I mean, that's supposed to be our future, is it not? I don't have a problem with Barnes starting, so we have a vet, in the starting lineup. But Soin probably should be starting too. Hello, Carol. Hope you feel better. It's Hornets ball. This little pull-up jumper is good by Nick Smith Jr. We're down 12 again.
Isabel Becker, go Spurs go.
Give me a go, Spurs go. I can do that. Thank you, Coyote. Fox in the paint. The runner. Good. Nice up and under. He got his defender up in the air. Went under with the shot. No, Toby, we haven't. I know Jeremy Soin gets a lot of shade on this channel. The Spurs have not been doing him any favors in his development. And he hasn't bitched once about it. That's the great thing. Yeah, I swore too. I'm fired up about this Matt McClung stuff. He's been just I did. He just does what the Spurs tell him to do, and you don't hear anything. All right, July 26th, I'll show the game.
Sucker!
Fox, we just got to stop on the Hornets. Spurs ball. Barnes with a tough layup in the paint. Single digits, guys.
Narrow this down.
Keep it going down. Let's keep the lead going down. Harrison Barnes for the year, averaging about 12 points per game for the Spurs in 28 minutes. It's been actually not bad. Chris wants some chucking. Alrighty. Some Jeffries guy for 3 for the. Oh, Daquan Jeffries. He started. That's the first time I've heard his name all night. Ah, sorry, man. Kellen Johnson checking back in. He's had a quiet night. Chris Paul going back to the bench. R3 shooting tonight, Max. It's been really rough. Cowboy X Factor. What's going on? Spurs should be okay without a backup center. Hornets don't have much there. They don't. Well, look at the scoreboard, Cowboy X Factor. They've actually been up by as much as, 17 tonight? Charlotte is bad. Yep. So I'm expecting the tide will turn at some point. We're not going to keep shooting this poorly all night. Right? We have some special guests tonight, by the way. Miss TSR is off camera. She's not feeling well. But we got El Capitan himself. And a foul on the Hornets. Apparently a late whistle. Get the clock set here. There we go. And Jeremy's going on live for 2. I think I just saw a shout out from the Philippines. Mitch, thank you for stopping in. Yeah, he's watching the game. Yes, Darren Fox did start. Please tell my CSR to feel better so we can get on camera when she's fresh again.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll take the late whistle too. Feel better, Miss TSR, says William Juby. Refs are talking amongst themselves. Where was this? Sean Elliott's saying that there's a hand on the body, so he's being challenged by the Hornets. Well, Jamal, we can't trade anybody. Not right now, at least. If we're trading anybody, it's going to be after the season ends. We can't trade again until after the NBA Finals. So once the NBA Finals end, there'll be a little time before the NBA draft, so you can trade immediately after that and before the draft. But right now, the trade deadline was yesterday at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm not making any trades. Oh, who is it? Oh, I'll show you something. Well, we got Selena here, of course. You got Baby Yoda in the back.
with his best friend.
His good buddy Slothy wearing a Spurs hat. And you say, Slothy? Yes, he's a sloth. Headband Grogu running the scoreboard. Best damn man, scoreboard man in the business. Damn's not a swear. Lil Mikey being Lil. And JL's buddy, co-pilot, and crew. He's looking at the camera. Oh, okay.
And me.
Sloppy wants to look at the camera. He's checking out the camera. All right. The animals need buttons.
Oh, William the Hulk is over here with me and Jonathan.
Where is the Hulk? First need to see his expression. I don't know if I've told you guys. So you guys have seen the Hulk plushie, right? It's huge.
It's a pillow.
It's a pillow. My friend bought it for me, and I think it was as a joke for my birthday, and she
It was a joke.
fell asleep on him one night and found out she likes him as a pillow. So the Hulk pillow doesn't stay at my house anymore. She takes it home and sleeps on the Hulk. Could Fox, Castle, and Wemby be in the next big three? Comrade, I'm hoping we have a Fantastic Four and there's another player in there. I think, does the cell have 0?
Ooh. Right.
I don't think Devin scored, has he?
I don't think so.
No, Seth Curry didn't retire yet, Carol. I think Seth, early 30s, 32, 33. Alien Fox Castle. We won the challenge. Darren Fox is going on the line for 2. One thing I didn't factor in is the pick and rolls are different with Darren Fox because he's left-handed. So that's something the Spurs have to practice too. I hope Castle goes for a career high. He does have a friend, Cowboy X Factor, and he missed a second free throw. Your wife sleeps on the Hulk too? Are you being serious, Bart? Question: what kind of pillow do you sleep on? Answer: the Incredible Hulk. True story. It is Hornets ball. They're up by 7. The Spurs have been slowly coming back, and now a turnover by the Hornets. Spurs on the run. Hornets get back in transition. They're going to get out to Fox for 3. In and out burger. And Jeremy Sochan had the offensive rebound, but it looked like he got a lot of contact, no whistle. You know what? Let him play tonight. That's what I say. Make sure
it's fair.
Fair on both ends. Ball with the ball. Drops it off and spinning around, flipping around in the paint. And one is Nick Smith Jr. Yeah. All right, the Texas Spurs. A lot of requests for the game tonight. I'll show you the game. Spurs back down by 9. Can't get. Free throw's good. 50-40. Well, we can also take some solace in the fact that the Hawks are awful. Jeremy with a free throw line jumper gets blocked. Oh boy. Barnes gets the ball back. He's going to launch a 3. No good. We got to stop chucking 3s.
Or we're going to start making 3s.
Or start making 3s. Bridges gets Champagny way off his feet, and it's back to 12 points. Dawn Connect is on the Hornets. April 9th, the Lakers and the Mavericks going to be real-life cinema. Who hit that one? Is that Fox? I looked away and we scored. Yeah, Mavericks and Lakers, that's going to be huge. And Malsonian's going to get a positive foul. The Hawks are beating the Bucks? No! Milwaukee, I mean, that game started at 7:30. There's still a lot of basketball left. Ironborn, because we don't have Chip England.
Is your couch?
Yeah, Chip England.
No, probably not.
Said, did we have? Pass him. Oh, we do. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Great.
No, he's not Chip. You know where Chip is right now?
Where?
OKC.
He is.
It's showing. That's an air ball 3 for the Hornets. It's Spurs ball. Castle's check back in. Keldon, Jeremy, Harrison, and Fox. So center Sohan still in there.
No.
Castle crossover dribble and forgot the ball. It's a turnover. Oh, you forgot the ball. Kawhi just laughed at your guy.
I'm just now seeing that.
The Hornets play-by-play guy is insane, and I love it. Is he really? Wemby's checking back in. He'll probably play the last 4 minutes. That was only our 4th turnover. We're actually not turning the ball over tonight. We can't put the ball in the rim. Mamu has been pretty much regulated to garbage time. Occasionally Mitch will bring him in for like 4 or 5 minutes. It's Spurs ball, by the way. 52 to 42. Wemby mid-range jumper. Swish.
Carol, I hope you feel better too.
TS Bear is laying down by Miss TSR. Or did he?
He's in the other room.
Oh, he went to bed.
That's okay. He tried to gas me out first.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Ball with a little jumper in the paint. Good. Kellen's open for 3. Yeah, that's no good. Kellen's 3-point shooting is so bad this year. He had a couple good games. And now foul on Fox. Janze Photography, we're playing bad. We're just playing bad tonight. A bad first half against a really bad team. Eagles players in the chat. Ooh, Stingray Cowboy. Artyom, I think he's been doing a decent job with Wemby's minutes lately, but his rotations still are overall. Ball with a LaMelo Ball with a prayer 3 with the shot clock expiring, and he swished it. 57-44. Wemby with a long 3. Front rim no good. Can't believe we're losing this bad to this team. We can't shoot tonight. That's a big part of it. The Hornets are shooting well. We are really struggling. Another 3 from the Hornets.
They're distracted.
Curry.
Mint ice cream. Unreal.
David Lee said, "My God, this hurts my nipples." Vassell is 0 for 1, Zane. Is Vassell taking 1 shot? And we are 3 of 18. 3 of 18.
Well, that's losing.
15% from 3. Bronny James would be proud. P2 Sweet, what's up? I don't know what to say. Oh, Vassell's over 3. Okay. He still has 0 points. Jesse says Kelman and Devin are not part of the vision. I mean, they might not be. They were drafted before Wemby was here. Wemby needs to get his butt in the paint and stop chucking threes. Fowler, good evening to you. See what 15% versus 30% from 3 is? Yes, Robin. It's called 16-point difference. Yes, it will, Noah. I mean, if we lose to the Hornets, we barely beat the Hawks, who are missing a ton of players and now missing even more. If we lose to the Hornets tonight, I will probably accept that we're not a playing team. I mean, this would be an embarrassing loss. The Hornets are much better without LaMelo or with LaMelo Ball. They just put up a stat. They're 1-16 without him, which means they're 11-16 with him, which isn't great, but a hell of a lot better than 1-16. Wemby gets to Castle. Castle finds a wide open Vassell for 3.
There you go.
Devin's first points. Can we give a Supermax a chip? No, we can't. The other 3 starters have 2. Wemby and Fox 20. Wow. And everything the Hornets put up is going in. 2 minutes to go, 62-47. That was Bridges with the bucket. Wemby step back 3. Front rim no good. It's Hornets ball up by 15. Right, Biscuit Bunny? But Lippy, yes, our defense sucks and our offense isn't much better either. Ball with the ball guarded by Devin. Kicks it out to Smith Jr. There's 4 on the shot clock. Smith's going to drive. Loses the ball, and the Spurs have a fast break. It's a 2-on-1. Vassell in the paint. Missed the layup. He had Castle trailing. Castle tries to throw it back in, and it does get saved by De'Aaron Fox. Vassell blows the layup. He had Castle trailing. I thought he was going to alley-oop it to him. Instead, Vassell would pull up Jay, short. Devin, what are you doing?
What a raise.
Stormy, what's up? Follower. I don't know if Devin's particularly thrilled about Stefan Castle. Turnover. Spurs have they have a 5-on-1. And Kelman we just blew was it a 4-on-1 or 5-on-1?
It might have been 5.
Castle with a corner 3. I think
Everybody.
it was a 5. We just blew a 5-on-1 fast break.
Passes at 16 points.
How the fudge do you blow a break like that?
Not good tonight.
Kelvin with a horrible pass to kill the break. Only the Spurs, guys. Only the Spurs. It was either 4-on-1 or 5-on-1. I think it was our whole team on one. We had a good evening. Real good evening. Are they going to re-show this fast break? They should, because it's embarrassing.
Bert is even upset about it. Look at him.
Guess who's going to be on the next edition of Shacked and a Fool? Ball for 3. We got to be on Shacked and a Fool with that one.
Yeah.
Wow. Just wow. Foul on the Hornets. Cass is playing great, Gabriel. He should get more minutes tonight. He's having a career game right now. He's got 16 points in the first half. If you had to release a player, either Kelman or Vassell, who are you picking in your reasoning?
Good question.
Devin is a better player, not miles better. However,
He's on a much team-friendlier contract.
Devin's making $29 million this year. Kevin's making 19. Devin's contract drops, I think, to like 24, 25, and it goes back up to 27. Kelman's drops to 17 a year. So, since I'm not happy with either players in your scenario, Fox for 3, no good, and that's going to be the half. Since I'm thinking long term and I want cap space, and we're under the assumption I don't want either of these guys, I'm cutting Devin. He gives us more cap space. He's going to give us about $10 million a year. Darren, yeah. There's our fast break. That was a horrible fast break. Down 12 to the worst. No, not the worst team. The Wizards are actually worse. The Wizards are actually worse. This was something special. They have 62. Whoa, what kind of halftime is that? I was putting 182 up. T-Gunk, he says, give him some Chuck. Okay. I see the Baby Yodi's showing after Valentine's Day if you order a new one. Baby Yodi's popular. Very popular. We're going to get to the halftime stats. Barnes bad on both sides of the ball. Not surprised. And halftime stats are, I don't think they're very good.
It says it's expected to arrive next Thursday, like this coming Thursday. But it doesn't say it's shipped yet.
All right, well, halftime stats, guys. Spurs are down 6. Spurs. For Charlotte. Diabate with 2 points, but he does have 8 rebounds and 5 assists. Miles Bridges with 10. LaMelo Ball with 17. Daquan Jeffries with 2. Nick off the bench. Taj Gibson with 2. Tijan Saloon with 3. Seth Curry with 6. And KJ Simpson with 10 points. They are shooting 50. That's right, 50% from 3. They're 9 of 18. And 100% from the free throw line. They're 1 of 1. They've barely taken any. We do have 8 turnovers. We actually have half the turnovers, 4 turnovers. We are shooting 38, 23, 90. So shooting very poorly from the field. For the game, Harrison Barnes. Barnes is not playing well. He's got 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting. Wemby, not having a very efficient game himself. He's 5 of 14 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3. He's got 12 points, 6 boards, and 2 blocks. No turnovers for Wemby though, so keep him, taking care of the ball. Chris Paul is out there running cardio. He's got 0 points on 0 for 1 shooting. He does have 4 assists, but has offered little else besides some passing. Darren Fox with 8 points. Devin Vassell, 1 of 6 from the field. He has 3 points. Off the bench, Mitch going with a 9-man rotation. Julian Champagny with 3. Jeremy Sohan with 4. Kelvin Johnson with 2. Hasn't made a shot. He's over 2 from the field. Both 3-pointers. Kellen not attacking the rim anymore. And then Stefan Castle with a fine first half. 5 of 8 from the field. 2 of 4 from 3. Made all 4 of his free throws. He does have 2 turnovers, so I want to clean that up a little in the second half. But he does have a team-high 16 points. Playing very well. Probably the best game he's played off the bench. And apparently a little motivated because the fans were booing him. And I don't think he liked it. I wouldn't. So don't forget to keep hitting the thumbs up. We're at 150. The goal will be for 250. It's a Friday night game. Those are usually smaller crowds just because of the nature of the game. And we're playing a bad team. But you know what? That bad team is beating us right now.
Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go!
I had the pop thumbs up going. You can't see what I'm doing, so you don't know what I'm playing at. I think I just missed a super chat. I see Carlos with the $1 super chat sad face.
Hello.
Well, that's how I'm feeling, Carlos. Definitely a sad face, and that's what the Hornets beating our Spurs are doing to me. What's your question?
So can you through the current roster and who's been on the team for how long?
Sure.
Just because I know a lot of these guys predate Wemby, right?
Yeah.
And so they predate the plan around Wemby.
Yeah.
But I'm just kind of curious how long.
Well, ask. I know when everybody joined the team.
Want to run through them?
All right. Kelvin was drafted in 2019.
Okay.
Devin was drafted in 2020. Trey Jones is gone. He was drafted in 2020. Remo Wieskamp were drafted in 21. Ball's gone. 22 was Sohan, Branham, and Wesley, also with the team. 23 was Wemby Sissoko. Sissoko's gone. This year was Castle, Nunez, and Ingram. Castle's on the team. Nunez is in Spain or whatever. Ingram's in the G League. Barnes and Barnes and CP3 came to the team this year, as well did Fox. And I think that's pretty much the whole roster. Right? Did I miss anybody? Oh, Charles Bassey came on the team. This is his 3rd year with the Spurs.
How long's Mamu been with the team?
Mamu's in his 3rd year as well. Mamu started with the Bucks. He was waived. He was a waiver wire pickup. I think Bassey started with somewhere too. Was he with like the Sixers or somebody? Yeah, I didn't need to look it up. Are you impressed?
I am, but I'm always impressed by you.
That's true. This halftime show is awful, by the way.
This is just miserable to watch.
I feel like
Even
this is something I would see when I was younger at a club, and she'd be wearing much less to be smelling cooking. I don't know if she would be doing that to her body. It hurts. Lakers did get in the center, yeah. Bobby February, the $2 super chat says, glad to be back in the wrench gang. Smash the thumbs up. Indeed. Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate it. Well, and Bassey's body is bad. He's hurt all the time.
That knee is just shot.
Yeah, his knee is shot. This halftime show is terrible. I don't like it. No, he hasn't, J. Gene, but they're not going in tonight. Gilmar, they can't trade him now. Trade deadline's over. Can't trade anybody. XM, it is a rough game. They're probably ready too early for this game. We showed our 3rd quarter special right from the start. I see what you did there. Ray, was there not one pick and roll with the Spurs? Wow. I went over the free agent centers, at least in America. I don't know who's available internationally. As far as our bigs in the G League, I think our center is 6'9". It's I forgot that dude's name. He played in the summer league. He may have played in the preseason too. Switchblade with the $2 super chat says, bring back City Sissoko, Brian Wright. Just do it. I mean, City Sissoko is available. Where's Collins when we need him? Sad thing is we actually do need him right now.
That's not a sentence I thought I would hear you say.
Reed, we could. SN, good evening to you. Is Sandwich still in the NBA? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. That same draft of Kellen Johnson, Lucas Samanic was drafted before him. Samanic was 19 and Kellen was 29th. So Mo Bamba, I misspoke, and you probably didn't catch the comments. Mo Bamba is 7 foot tall with a 7'10" wingspan. He's ginormous.
But he has injury issues, right?
Injuries, attitude. I think.
But with attitude.
I think some of you have posted low basketball IQ.
No.
Yes, City is a free agent. So if you guys don't know, Sissoko was traded from the Spurs to the Kings, right? He went to the Kings? Yes, he went to the Kings. Then the Kings traded him and 2 second rounders for Valanciunas from the Wizards, which would have been a great backup for us. That's right. City and two second rounders. Jonas Valanciunas, I believe, is who they got. And then City was waived by the Wizards. So he is a free agent at the moment. Peril, we've been chilling for over 5 years. We're done chilling. This is the 6th losing season for the Spurs on this channel as a fan and a content creator. So I try to chill. It's funny, more and more people are putting on the videos lately because we're getting more traffic. Calm down. Like opening with calm down. I'm like, most of the videos I do, I'm not amped up.
Stop. No, they don't get to, I'm
Like-
the one who gets to see you when you're angry.
Like yesterday's video, somebody put calm down, and I was like, I didn't get
Yeah.
a blood.
No.
Occasionally in a video, I'll start to rant at the end. There was one a week ago where I got fired up. But Mitch pocket pulled Johnson because he just, that next day after a loss, and you just see the coach not challenging or calling timeouts or doing anything. It's like, hello.
Okay, so I know you can't see this right now. The bear is just staring at you. Like he just
Into my soul.
Yeah, he just wants to be with you so much.
Switchblade with another $2 super chat says, cut Jordan, bring in James Wiseman to give. Do you mean James Wiseman, Switchblade? James W? Are you talking about James Wiseman? James Wiseman can't walk
Well, that's not going to help us.
or walk very well. James Wiseman tore his Achilles in the first game of the year. He ain't playing for anybody right now. His career might be over. He missed his entire second season due to a torn meniscus, and he tore his Achilles on game number 1. I think he was with I don't know if he was with the first game. I don't think he was with the Pistons anymore, was he? That dude is a walking injury. Ultimate Sign actually backing me up. Thank you. He says, after seeing games like this, you don't need to calm down. Touche, my friend. James Wiseman is done. Wiseman is not a wise man. Very, very low basketball IQ, and he's fragile. He's made of paper mache. He might be done. He might literally just be done in his NBA career. So tired of this team fighting one night and disappearing the next. Yeah, me too. Hello, Marco. Hello, TSR and Miss TSR. Just connected and open ESPN box score. Bad night for us on split percentages. Yes, especially Wemmy. Anything else to resume the first half, please? Or anything else the first half? Castle played great. 16 points. His career high is 26. It's 26? I thought it was 23. 26? All right.
He had 23 in 2 games, then he got 26 in 1 game. I think it was the Grizzlies.
What's up, Brizzy? Thank you for stopping in. Or I love Lummy, but that man is tired every 2 minutes. Okay, Reed. Well, we are more or less 500 too. We're 4 games under 500. And this is our easy stretch. We have a back-to-back tomorrow with the Orlando Magic. The Magic, they've been struggling, but they don't. I mean, that's a game. I thought we could possibly have a 4-game winning streak started. We beat the Hawks barely. And if the Hawks don't blow their last time out on a challenge, they have 3 seconds at half court, and Ice Trey has been hitting some big game winners all year. So we could have lost that game very easily. The Hawks also, no, maybe not. I'm getting my mind screwed up. I'm thinking, we're already on with the $1 super chat. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody super chatting tonight. Agent, thank you for stopping in. We could have very easily lost to the Hawks. We didn't. But you look at the schedule, it's like, all right, you got the Magic coming up. That's a winnable, very winnable. Not the Magic, sorry. You got the Hornets coming up. That's a game that we should win, and right now we're losing it. The Hornets are 12-36, and they're 8-20 at home. They're not good at home either. Yep, Patrick Baldwin gone. Once a Spur, always a Spur. Ultimate, it's been very tough watching games like this, and I think folks don't realize that as a content creator for the Spurs, I've watched so many games where we were getting hammered by 25-30, and I do end the streams a little early when they're that bad, but only usually right with 3 to 5 minutes left in the game, where a lot of folks have checked out at halftime. I remember that 2 years ago. Even sometime during the 18-game losing streak last year, it was awful. People were just leaving left and right, and I get it, but I was like, yeah, I don't blame you guys for not moving the stream, but I was like, man, I want to leave too, but I can't. I gotta give him the push.
Yeah.
No, he'll get it.
Right. Yeah.
He's not. Yeah, okay, he's fine.
Yeah.
He took it. He took a hint. Sorry, TS Bear. Yeah, she's here. Asia, she's in the background. She's not feeling well. She had a medical procedure today, so she's not feeling up to being on camera. But she still wanted to hang out and watch the game.
Watch my game.
She watches their game. Thank you. Everyone remember to put a thumbs up. We're currently at 180. Only down by 12, Andrew, yes, but it feels like a lot more than that.
Feels like a lot more.
Is Kelvin Castle the only ones okay? Wait, what's that? Are Kelvin and Castle the only ones okay with running in the paint? Kelvin's the only one. Actually, Kelvin's been taking threes. The Trailblazers do have more ones of this.
Hi, Asia. Thank you. Hello there.
Blazers have passed us in wins. Yeah. Question for everyone. Were you ready to give up on Wesley or Brandon? Yes.
They both on the teams?
Yeah.
I know. I mean,
Wesley, I would keep over Brandon at this point. Wesley has a lot of holes in his offensive game. He can't shoot mid or far, but he's lightning fast, especially in transition. Good luck keeping up with him, because we've seen a lot of fast breaks where he just got ahead of everybody. He does have defensive chops too, whereas Branham is supposed to be a three-level scorer, but he struggles a lot offensively from everywhere, and he's a horrible defender at all times. So if he can't score, he's a liability on the court, whereas at least Blake might at least be slinging some D for us. Third quarter's underway. Let me change the quarter to quarter three. So I would keep Leslie over Brandon at this point if I have to choose.
that's a good assessment.
Yeah. I wish Malachi wasn't horrible. I seriously do. I like Malachi. And I wish I could sing the Malachi song, but he doesn't play anymore. Fox for three. All right, 9-point game. TSR, I don't know how you do it, keeping so calm. Really, I'm a Spurs fan, but damn, when they play like that, yeah. 5 leg, I would love to see that. It's tough. I think that's why sometimes you guys see me occasionally lose my cool in the stream. It's because the Spurs are playing bad, and oof, Diabate would have two-handed dunk in the paint, and I get frustrated, and if the troll's coming at me, sometimes I go right back. 64-53, it could be much worse. Fox fakes three, gets in the paint, gets by everybody. Layup, good, nice, Darren, breaking down the defense. Mamu is not a great defender. He's a, you know what, Mamu? He's a tall, white Malachi Branham that has energy. Oh, super chat. Deadly SSX says, what does Mitch way screw it and put the younger guys in over? When do you mean what? Oh, when does the Mitch say screw it and put the younger guys in over Kelvin and Devin? Well, Kelvin's not starting. Kelvin's not a starter. Devin's a starter. The screw would be putting Castle in over Vassell. I don't think Mitch is to that point. Wemby for three, no good. Wemby's 3-point shot is way off. 5 leg racing Bears here, but Miss TSR is not feeling well, so I don't want to put her on camera.
If you want to show Bear for a second, I can hold it.
No, you're in the dark. You're gonna hold Jonathan in front of your face. Next time out.
And Asia, I am so sorry to hear about your mom. I'm on every stream, so I did see that.
That's from the Hornets. And Bards in transition gets the layup. 10-point game. Okay, I'll give you that. Average on defense, but rim protection's bad, which is one of the reasons I don't think he can be our backup center. Wemby with a standing block on Taquan Jeffries. Just thought I heard a whistle. I didn't. Fox gets it to Barnes, his old teammate in Sacramento, back together in the Spurs, and it's an 8-point game.
You were saying about that timeout?
I guess there's a timeout now. That was a funny block. Wemby just stood there and went, are they going to show it? Here you go. Barely jumped. If I'm Jeffries, I'm like, oh boy. All right, you guys ready for TS Bear? This TSR is hiding behind Jonathan, I guess. You can't see Bear. All I see is darkness.
It's too dark over.
It's way too dark.
Yeah.
You can see Jonathan in front of your face. No TS Bear cam. Unless Bear comes over to me, there's no TS Bear tonight. Jason missed TSR's load managing.
No, I had well, and I was really hoping to feel up to it tonight. And then I figured I would be on tomorrow, but we're gonna get a snowstorm, so I think I'm gonna be at home.
Yeah, she's leaving her. We've been getting crushed a little bit lately in Connecticut with bad weather. We had not a lot of snow yesterday, but we had a lot of freezing rain on top of the snow. That melted all away today. We had a lot of sun today, which got rid of it all, but now we're getting 4 to 6 inches Saturday night, which sucks for me because I want to go to Hooters for the UFC. And while it's only a, I don't know, 15-minute drive, I don't want to drive home if there's 6 inches of snow on the ground, which isn't a ton, but I'd prefer not to take the Yodemobiles to the snow.
Hi, Vexo, and anytime a UConn player gets over, I'm angry.
It's mid-80s in San Antonio. Thank you, 5Log. Appreciate you.
Put it in.
Oh, I didn't stop the clock. You're gonna have to spam it, but you're right. I didn't stop the clock. 9:44. Thank you, but yeah, please don't spam. Spam's also gross.
80 plus degrees all week. Well,
I would love that. You're not really a warm weather person like that, though, are you?
depends.
You don't want to live in Texas, though.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Although the one time I visited San Antonio, I had a lovely time. But I wouldn't want to live in Texas now.
Wayne wants to know, does UConn have a basketball team?
William, you're so adorable.
Trolling you. Yes, I did see Tice is now available. Vooch is not available. He's with the team, but Tice is a free agent. Spurs cut the lead to
I think
8.
it's hilarious because that's the same William who sent me Jonathan.
This is true, Jonathan. William, you're asking if UConn has a basketball team, and you sent her a UConn basketball plushie.
Love so much. By the way, you have no idea.
Rich, there's a common theme for number 4 of the Spurs: D Green, D White, D Fox. Well, Miss TSR getting fined for sending Miss TSR. It is Hornets ball.
Many.
Oh, Jeff is in the chat. Jeff, what do you want to do about tomorrow night if we do get really bad weather? Valentin from Brazil, thank you for stopping in. Vic is 5 of 15. Yeah, he's having a rough night. Not his best night, Kokoshibo. But you know what? Maybe he'll morph into Mr. Fourth Quarter. That fadeaway is good by Miles Bridges. 69, 15. Where's he got 69? Dang. I wonder if that's is defensive metric based on yourself alone or with the people around you? Is Paul going to take a 3? I think that's his first bucket. Mad Jam said the reason he traded Luka is because he felt Luka is not the guy who can lead him to a championship. He literally took them to the finals. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll start there.
Jamaica. I wouldn't mind Jamaica's weather. I've never been to Jamaica. Man, the Hornets are just killing it from three tonight. They drained another one, 72-62. They're shooting like 50% from three still, aren't they? Nick Smith with 13 now for the Hornets after that three. Wemby with the ball. Gets it over to Chris Paul. 10 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Paul's just going to launch another three. Okay, Chris Paul.
Euphoria, we don't do that here.
Yeah, you first. Sorry, I don't have a link. I pay for NBA League Pass, so I don't have any links. $110 a year. The runner by ball is going to bounce around multiple times, and it's going to go in. 74-65. 8 minutes to go. And now a foul down Hornets end of the court.
Half price during
Yeah, Black Friday it was half price.
because I got price.
Quintuple double? No, Phil, I really don't. Quadruple double? Probably. You would think. Probably gonna be points, assists, rebounds, and blocks. Getting 10 steals on a game as a center. That's a tall order. No pun intended. Mavs GM's a dodo. What's his name? Nico something? Nico Douchebagian? What was his name? Forgot his last name, but it was Nico something.
So in Switchblade, if I didn't answer that question directly enough, I am very angry about that.
Juan, you're not hearing voices. Miss TSR in the background. Or she's in the background and you're hearing voices. We're just missing alley-oop from Paul to Wemby. Wemby couldn't finish it. Fox for three. No good. Oh, Wemby's really struggling tonight. Ball into the paint. Diabate just postered Wemby. I mean, Wemby didn't go up for it, but Wemby was right there, and they're gonna call that a poster on Wemby. You watch. Wow. Diabate's on a two-way contract. He's a G League player. Large in the paint, misses the layup. Oh, no, Jeff, I didn't see a response. I'm sorry.
Jeff says he still wants to go.
Oh, okay. We'll play it by ear on the weather. Maybe it won't be bad. I mean, it's New England. The weather changes tomorrow.
Oh, Switchblade, you get me.
Trade for Klingon in the offseason, please, Brian Wright. Miss TSR would.
Lose her mind.
Yeah.
It's more than one UConn player.
Two UConn. Or what if we trade for Klingon and drafted McNeely with the worst of our first round picks, and we had three UConn players?
If you have more than one UConn player, I will lose my mind.
Good dunk. Hopefully that says a victor. And hopefully it says wake up. I can't believe we're down by.
Kyle asked you what was your initial reaction when you saw the trade.
Oh.
And you called me immediately. Pretty immediately when you saw that, so that I would know. Because that was deep in work.
Why did I call you?
You called me to tell me it happened that you're going to put up a video and go live.
No, I wasn't going live for the Doncic trade.
Oh,
No. Oh, the Spurs trade? Yeah, I would say the Doncic trade. I did not go live. I called her when Darren Fox was traded. I was setting up something like, "Hey, I'm about to go live," and she's like, "Oh no, what?" And I was like, "We have Darren Fox." Yes, I was letting you know I was going live on that. He didn't, Phil, but you know how people are. You know it's going to be labeled on YouTube, Diabate poster. It's probably you're going to see G League player posters Wemby. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You watch. They're going to be the old clickbait gang. And I hope you guys don't think I clickbait you on your video titles. I really try not to. It's a really fine line to trying to find an interesting title that's going to people, but not try to make it, baity at all. But I usually cover what's in the title. And if I'm talking about trade rumors, I always try to end it with a question mark. And I'll put a question mark on the thumbnail so that way you know it's not happening. But it is what it is. But somebody's going to put G League or posters Wemby. You know it. Switchblade when another super chat says Klingon and Wemby same roster championship team. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I like the sound of championship team. Not this year. It's not happening this year, but maybe next year or the year after. I hate the Wemby is sick excuse. If he's sick, he should sit home and not stink. Yeah. I mean, I commend him for being out there playing. He could take the game off. Look at my man there wearing a David Robinson jersey. Anthony, it is. Bet you the Hawks are the Hawks losing again? Donald says, look at the TV. I see enter to win the rodeo road trip flyaway. Donald says, look at the TV. It says enter win the rodeo road trip flyaway. Nothing's changed. Thank you, Carlos says, hit the like button. Vassell's 1 for 6 tonight. Don't forget, Vassell's making $29 million a year, guys. Just throwing that out there. AJ, I agree. Would you rather wrestle Wemby or get a haircut with Sohan? Get a haircut with Sohan.
I would hang out with some hands.
Yeah. I'm gonna understand everything he's saying, but I would hang out with him.
I would totally hang out with him. He seems fun.
We got a super chat. I just want to see what happened. Vassell, pull up J. No good. You should make the video before anyone else. Oh, that one make a poster by G League guy? No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, 29 million. Harold, he's the highest paid Spur of all time. Well, De'Aaron Fox will be now, and then Wemby eventually will be, but his contract was the highest of all time. 78-65. That's a miss for the Hornets. Spurs ball. Fox, good. Did you say you think LaMelo got injured? Hope you McDonald put you want LaMelo to get injured. We don't wish injuries on other players here. Let's not do that. Let's not be that guy. What a steal on that contract you hold out for more. Thanks. Jeff, I'll be on my Xbox after the game. I haven't been on all today, so I gotta do some dailies. Smith misses the three. Ball's gonna get knocked out of bounds. I think that's off of Wemby. Yeah, it's Hornets ball. Barnes or Sohan? I would take Sohan. All right, Don, gotcha. TG1, we suck at rebounding. We just suck. Vassell looks more jacked than last season, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I just noticed.
Working out.
Yeah, he's definitely been hitting the gym. I'm guessing Castle checked in because I heard some boos. Or maybe not.
Is that champagne came in? They're just booing everything.
So Castle's having a career game and he's sitting on the pine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okie dokie. Got it. Do you really think Fox was good? Yes, I do. Carlos, I would. I do think it's a good trade for what we gave up. I think it was a good trade. I mean, if it backfires, oh my. Nick Smith from the free throw line, good. We're having trouble getting stops. We're having trouble making buckets. Just bad on both ends. Nick Smith with 7 points this quarter. Sohan in the paint. And he's not going to shoot. Nope, gets it back out to Barnes. It is center Sohan right now, just for the record, for anybody keeping track. Harrison Barnes is going to shoot a three, going to miss the three. Jeremy on an offensive board. The putback is no good. Jeremy on another offensive board and putback. And one. Nice effort, Jeremy. Random Castle hasn't played at all the second half. Brother, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Spurs overtime? I wouldn't be opposed to that. Nate, I don't think Fox has a ton of points as of yet.
No.
I don't think he's hit 15, has he? Sohan stat pad those rebounds. One-handed free throws, good. 10-point game. Levi says the Spurs are going to win by 10. You wait and see. Mud, what's going on?
I'd be delighted if the Spurs won by 10.
That would be a hell of a swing because the last 17 minutes of the game, we're down by 10. To go up 10, 20-point swing. Fox has 15. Jason wants to know, Vassell, what is wrong with you? Darn good question. De'Aaron has 4 steals and 15 points. All right, game. That's a good game. I forgot he had 4 steals. Yup. Castle it's checked in.
16 in the first half then.
Steph just checked in. That Taj Gibson with the rebound after the missed 3. Our rebounding's awful. Granted, we're playing small lineups in the starters and the bench. Jeremy spins around in the paint. Little jumper, no good. Nice move, bad finish. Hello there. Did you say Castle coming in minute 5? Spurs win, you're going to kiss your wife? Donald? Nope, because I don't have one. We're getting out-rebounded 38 to 21. 38 to 21, and now a three-pointer by Miles Bridges makes it 85 to 70. Castle looking for a screen with Sohan. He's going to launch a three. No good. I can't believe we're getting crushed. And back in nope, we get back in transition. I thought we were going to fast break layup for the Hornets. Spurs get back.
Yeah, cost that there quick.
This is rough. That runner's no good. Spurs ball. Castle on the break. Euro step. Fouled. Fucking in one.
Just for the record.
Yeah, UConn. Toby, we might lose to the Hornets. Gosh, you need to plug your phone in. 10% sounds pretty low. James Wemmy's just off tonight. You just see this off.
He's been on since he was 7.
And he is sick too. Castle with 18 points. I just thought something in my head. I hope it doesn't affect this free throw. Good. I thought he hasn't missed all night from the line. He's 5 of 5.
Why didn't say it out loud?
I almost said it out loud. Castle is the youngest guy on our team, and yes, he's playing well.
He's the real deal for sure.
Switchblade is asking Miss TSR thoughts on Kemba now becoming a player developmental coach. I don't think she knew that.
She didn't know that.
Another three for the Hornets. I didn't even see who shot that. Yeah, for who? Where'd Kemba Walker? Where's he a coach now? I didn't know that either. No, we have not won a quarter. We max it. We have been consistent on losing every quarter. That we did not win yet.
That must have happened while I was in my work hole.
A missed three. I think that was missed by Wemby, but Sohan throws down the third.
Thunder, 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 dunk of justice.
Forget the three on the prior play. Couch Gibson would have missed. Sohan with the rebound. Area 41. I don't think there is an area 41. Calvin was wide open, running around and doing a hop, skip, and a jump. I don't know what that was. He's got the ball now. He takes a three. And no good. Sohan with the rebound, and Jeremy gets blocked. Jeremy with a weak putback and got blocked. He needed to go up and throw that down again. Dang it. We can't. Oh my gosh. KJ Simpson in the paint, layup good. We're down by 15 again.
He's with the Hornets.
Oh, he's with the Hornets? Oh, I didn't realize that.
Switching to the Hornets.
I did not know that.
Well, that's cool.
Wemby with an alley oop to Jeremy. Jeremy's gonna get fouled and go to line for two. Spurs are in the bonus. I can't believe we might lose to this team. James, that we are a 3-point break machine tonight. Eliza, good evening to you. We need a huge person. Bring Mamu in. We need energy. Bring Mamu in. We need size. Bring Mamu in. We got the 200 thumbs up, by the way. Thank you very much, guys. Would love to get to 250. I said was the goal. 250. We still have a chance to get 250. Friday night games are really tough, especially against bad teams. I want to thank you, although we had one of our biggest streams on the channel with Darren Fox's debut, and that was on ESPN. I didn't think the crowd would be that big, but we had about over 1,300 people watching at one point. 1,300. I think I said 13. There's a high runner, no good. Shot was affected by Wemby. That was KJ Simpson with the miss. Wemby's going to take another three. I'm actually grimacing when Wemby takes a three right now. I think is he 1 of 8 from three tonight? And Salon on the break gets the layup. We're back down by 15. I can't believe I'm grimacing when Wemby takes a three, but his 3-point shot is nothing tonight. He's finished well in the paint. Wemby with the ball at the moment, gets the ball poked out, and it falls out of bounds. That's turnover for the Spurs. And we got to play tomorrow. The Sports Critic, good evening. We're playing the Magic tomorrow, aren't we?
Yep.
The Sports Critic is an Orlando Magic fan. We're playing your team tomorrow. And if we play like this, we're going to lose. Unbelievable. Whoa. Anybody? No. This is awful. This Spurs team is playing like a lottery team. That's a missed three for the Hornets. Spurs on the run. Jeremy Slam's going to sprint up the court into the paint and alley-oop to Devin. Back to Castle. Castle in the paint gets fouled. And your boy's going to the line for two.
I know, Jonathan and I are ready.
Victor looking like Bambi? Bambi?
This ain't fair.
Toby, I don't get all the threes tonight. I get it if your shot's going in, but I've said this before. Remember when Victor was starting the season, he was really struggling with 3-point shot. It's like make a few twos, get in a rhythm, get how Stella got her groove back, right? Make some easy shots, get your confidence going. Castle's first free throw is good, and then if the three start dropping, continue to shoot them. But if you're like 0 for 7 from three or 1 for 8, maybe you should try something else. What's the definition of insanity? Trying the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I'm not gonna say Victor's overrated. Soft like Bambi. Now Castle with another one.
All of them so far.
Apples and bananas. I take Pop over Mitch, but that's a duh.
Jealous of Jonathan.
Who wouldn't be? Hornets ball down by 13. If we can get a stop here, did Bear just lay on you? Did he lay where we don't want him to? Oh boy.
Put all his weight on his ball area. That's a mistake.
That's a miss. Wemby falls down, and we're gonna have a jump ball.
When you not let go of that thing until the refs will
Nope.
take it.
Salute Casimir. This is horrible and inconsistent nights of stress. And I go through this sometimes 7.5 hours a week, sometimes 10. Cosmic, I don't know why we're so bad. Well, I mean, we're missing a lot of shots. The Hornet, really, it's a 3-point shot. We are absolutely sucking. Oh, it's Saloon and Webby. Well, that's cool. It's Sloan a little smaller, huh? Webby should win this one very easily, and he does. Spurs will hold for the last shot. Our 3-point shooting's bad. The Hornet 3-point shooting is on point. They have 92 points already, and this is a bad Charlotte team. Much better with LaMelo Ball, but a bad Charlotte team. Brandon Miller's out for the year as well. Vassell's holding for the last shot. Drives in the paint. Vassell! With 1 second on the clock, dunks it. That is how you end the third quarter. Vassell drives and slams it down. I'm going to fix my clock. It's running. It needs to be at 12. That was a nice finish. All right, Vassell's best play of the night by far. Thank you, William. He says, like and sub to take some of the edge off TSR's stress level. Our guy Rich endures every game and lots of losing seasons, William. Are you okay?
Yeah. This hurts. You know, lay that down.
Yeah, you should have really pushed him off as soon as he got too close.
No, he's been fine. He shifted his weight when he's laying down.
You need to play with fire. We need some more Chuck for the fourth quarter. Thank you, Aqua. I try. I really do. Try to be entertaining even when the Spurs are playing like I try to be positive. I mean, I'm not complaining about Mitch or rotations or people playing bad. I got to keep it real if I don't like what I'm seeing, but I'm not giving up on the team. This is a bad Hornets team. We've had a lot of fourth quarter comebacks this year. If there's a team to come back against, it's right now against this team. Get it right, Phil? Mayweather, thank you for the like and sub from Houston. Houston. Planet Houston? Anybody? Anybody? Going deep on that one. Anybody? Planet Houston? Ethan, I hope we have this. Gosh, did Julian Champagny score tonight? I don't know if he has. I saw something. Julian just mentioned somebody. Mamu will never play. And Gio, no. Castle got to start over to sell after tonight, dog. I'm not opposed to that. Glaze and Bacon, it's been a rough game. I want to see Castle start with Chris Paul. And I know there's this deal with Chris Paul. Darren Fox was not a Spur when the deal was made. And that's when you have to have the cojones to sit down with them, Mitch or whoever, and say, listen, the team dynamics have changed. We're preparing for the future. We appreciate everything you've done. We don't have a legit backup point guard. No offense, Steph, but he's not there yet. You need,
Leadership
you
on
know,
this team.
our second unit needs somebody out there to keep things under control. We want you to be that guy. But that's not going to happen. It's not. So 92-81. It's not over. We can come back and win this. Wemby is having a really bad game. Hopefully, he has a much better fourth quarter. What's Wemby, like 6 of 18 or something? It's not good, whatever it is. Spurs ball. Castle and Wemby. Pick and roll. Wemby's going to drive in the paint. Throws it up off the glass. And Wemby does score. Wemby's 2-point shot has been solid tonight. I believe. I think his 3-point shot's been atrocious. 9-point game, and that's about the closest we've had it. Ball into the paint. A difficult layup. Late whistle. Wow.
Please hold on his face.
Pockets Johnson. Exactly, William. Of course, I call him Pocket Pool Johnson. A little more aggressive with my calling. Bardiam says, Miss TSR, if the Spurs get the 20th draft pick, what are your top 3 targets? That's to you.
I know, I'm thinking. So, after March Madness,
That's fair. March Madness could change everything. March Madness could really change a lot of the draft positioning.
yeah, that's just when I figure out really who the other players are, because I really only care about UConn.
That's fair.
But, anybody from UConn.
And McNeely's supposed to go around the mid draft area. Ball is at the line with the butthead haircut.
Really dislike his hair.
That's how Butthead had his hair.
Really dislike his hair.
I mean, Butthead's hair was straight, but he had the sides shaved, just like Ball does. So LaMelo Ball channeling his inner Butthead. Just are you going? Oh, the Giants pick Aquavision. I don't know if a quarterback's going to be available. If Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward are off the board when they pick third, they got to take. I'm forgetting his name. The wide receiver cornerback. That's like a generational talent in this NFL draft. I can't pull his name, but I know you guys will know in the chat.
Before there's a number of really good quarterbacks who went very late in drafts.
Devin with a nice move into the paint, but missed the layup. There is, but I mean, you're referencing Tom Brady and Russell Wilson, which were anomalies. Travis Hunter, thank you guys. That's him.
Them. So, if you can't get one in the first round, take one in all the other rounds.
San Antonio's looking at Mobama and Daniel Tice for backup center. Is that official, Greco? Is that an actual legit rumor? That was an air ball by somebody on the Hornets. Benjamin, are you trolling? Did you know they got a mid shooter named Patrick Baldwin Jr.? Are you trolling with that? Because you know he was released, right? He's not on the team anymore. Landon P with a $2 super chat says it's early, but are there some bigs in the draft? Yes.
Yes.
Mamadou, or what's his name? Kameli Mama. You guys, I always butcher his name. I know, you guys are gonna know that one too. Thank you for everybody who super chatted tonight, by the way. Very gracious of you all. Thank you. Castle into the paint, layup and one.
Sick.
Maluch or Maluk or something? Is he on Duke?
I hate Duke.
I know. Well, you're a UConn fan. I want to say it's like Maluch or Maluk or something. Castle is him, says AJ. 90-45. Castle has 23 points. He's been balling out tonight. Go says, go, Miss TSR.
He could definitely get a career high tonight.
I mean, yeah. Short on the free throw.
What's the first one he's missed all night?
Because you said he's going to get a career high. He missed it.
It's my fault.
Probably. Dang it, Miss TSR. No, you're rolling. I'm just kidding. Wemby with a block on, what's his head? Diabate. I couldn't remember his name. Yes, that's it. German Maluk. Thank you. Thank you for calling the lump. Castle has 23. Great. Everyone's a tie now. Everyone else is the hoe. It is still Hornets ball. LaMelo Ball with the runner, no good. And of course, an offensive rebound and putback because we suck at boxing out 96-85. The Castle kid is kind of good. Danian? Yes, he is. Diabate is a healthier version of diabetes. Yes, Greg, what's his head? I said it. When we get a rebound, you're 8 feet tall. Bruno says it's 3 a.m. in France. Up to watch. Oh, yeah, right. That was off LaMelo Ball when it went out of bounds. Castle's, yeah. That was a good call. It was off LaMelo Ball. Refs got it right. Spurs ball. This team does need a pep talk for me. Wemby with the ball, fadeaway jumper. He made it.
Good.
We keep getting it to around single. We keep getting it to around like 8 or 9. We cannot get it closer than that.
Well, now would be the time.
Well, yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. We had 10 minutes left. Area 51 needs to take over. Where's Fox? We got CP3 in there. It's C3PO. Diabetes with the jumper, no good. Spurs ball.
Diabetes.
Sure did. Castle kicks it out to Champagne. Champagne, Austin. Darren Fox is with the Spurs, man. Marcus, Darren Fox, or are you saying he's playing like, or I don't know what you're going at again at there. All day, wide open for 3. Swish. Tijon Saloon. All alone in the corner, made a sandwich, took a dump, and then shot a 3. That's how much time he had. Vassell for 3. In and out and in. 99-90. Has Champagne scored, guys? Has he done anything tonight?
One.
Did he score a bucket?
I think he got one.
I've not said his name much tonight.
No.
Curry for 3. Yep.
Right there.
Steph Curry's brother drains a 3. It's back to 12, and it keeps ping-ponging between 9 and 12 all night. And eventually we're just going to run out of time.
18 at one point.
We were down 18. 12 on the shot clock. Castle looking to get it to Wemby. Castle to crossover into the paint. Off the glass. Good. Nice job by Castle.
That's 25.
You're not keeping track, are you?
Hey.
I want the Spurs to win.
Two,
No, you don't care. You don't care.
Listen, start him and he can get his career high. That's a nice statement.
Biscuit Buddy, good question. How does Charlotte have a franchise shooting night against us? Because everybody does. I don't think DeJounte Murray's laughing right now, the hoe. He tore his Achilles. He's not laughing at anybody. Just kick his legs out and turtle. Then he won't go anywhere. I'll pour my water on your head. T.S. Barrett in a second. All right. Hornets ball. Curry pull up from the elbow. No good. Fight for the board. And Castle will get the loose ball. Spurs down by 10. Getting it to 8 feels like a chore. Darren Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Out to Castle. He's going to take a long 3. Clear high.
It's
28 for Castle. Yeah. Fox wants to play with Steph.
That's awesome. Then they should play together in the starting lineup.
Well, maybe. Castle's playing really well tonight. He saw the TSR video that said he should start over Paul, and he's like, I'm going to show everybody TSR's right. Area 51. Well, I mean, Miami's not playing great tonight, but I'm still run the Area 51. Yep. Who's saying that Castle's not a good shooter? Everybody, because his field goal percentage is not great. But tonight, he's our top offensive player. He might go for 30 tonight. Yep, his form. I mean, we look at his form. It's not horrible. It's not like Jeremy Sohan bad. But he has struggled from three this year a lot. He's also a 20-year-old rookie, and this is why I'm advocating for Stefan Castle to start. Not just because Miss CSR loves Steph because he's a UConn player. We're building for the future, right? So let's start with the future now. He's going to make a lot of mistakes, of course. He's going to have turnovers. There's going to be time when you get in the paint and he's going to shoot and he shouldn't. But let him work that out in his rookie year, right? Or if they're going to give him enough minutes, if he's going to play 30 minutes a night off the bench, if he's going to be the sixth man, then fine, so be it. But I still think he's short over CP3 because we struggle to rebound as it is now. And our starting lineup with CP3 to Wemby, 6 foot, 6'3", 6'5", 6'8", and then Wemby 7'4". We have three guys 6'5" or less: Demo Sell, Aaron Fox, and Chris Paul. I am taller than our backcourt, our starting backcourt of CP3 and Fox. I'm 6'4". Me, TSR, taller than two of our starters. No bueno in today's NBA. Got to get a Castle jersey. Miss TSR has a Castle jersey tax, so there's a Castle jersey in the family, if you will. Gino is head coach for the Spurs. No, he will retire. I don't think he'll ever coach for anybody else. Steven Z with the $5 super chat says, "Can we get some Chuck? Go Spurs, go!" Indeed. Mitch is probably making Fox angry with these lineups and playing time. He might be. Sinister says, Wemby and Fox start the first and third together. Wemby will come back in four. Yeah, Wemby will be back at some point.
We'll get situated though.
You asked your waiter for ice and he ran away. Bible, I'm missing that joke. I asked my waiter for ice and he ran away. Somebody just told Castle to tuck his shirt in. What? Miss CSR just said they can bite me. Okay. Hornets ball up by 7. And a block by the. Oh, nope, that's an and one. Diabate with another dunk. Just poster Devin. I thought he was going to block that, and nope. Foul on Devin. Diabate going to line. Actually, he's not a little dude. He's kind of built. He's an athlete. G League player or not, he's an athlete. 104.95 and right back to double digits. Yep. Very bad foul by Devin. Devin is not safe space. He's not turned into the defender we thought he was going to. He was touted to be a 3-and-D player out of college, and he's actually really neither. It's a miss by Chris Paul. CP3 for 3. Instead, it's a CP0. Hornets ball. The Hornets are out rebounding us 44-31. So if anybody thinks I say we need a big man too much, look at the board. We're getting crushed on the boards. I'd be happy to see CP3 get his first ring with the Spurs. I don't think he's going to be here long enough. And Andrew asked, Miss CSR, how are you doing? Trade talent for Diabate. Can't do any more trades. Cyril says Devin equals a $10 million, $100 million trash. That's right. He got like $100 million, right? Something like that. Actually, it was more than that. 5 years. I think he had 5 years, like 128 million. Sorry, hate to point that out. Another bucket for the Hornets. It's 107.95, and we're right back to 12. Yeah, Vassell for 3. Good. I made a face because I was hoping it was going in. Vassell with 11 points. Vassell's 3 of 5 from 3 tonight, so he must be shooting the 2 ball terrible. Wow, Bridges with all sorts of nonsense in the paint. Missed the shot. Diabate with the fault misses. We have a fast break down the other end, and Castle gets fouled and 1. Oh, everybody's falling off the couch.
Do you want to jump?
No, it's okay. Keep jumping. Castle with a career night tonight. Castle took a hard foul, still made the layup. Castle with a career high 30 points. What's for dinner? I made shrimp lo mein, RDM. This is the 30 piece for Castle. Wow, that's going to catch the eyes of some Spurs fans. That you just scared Bear. 107, 101, 31 points for Castle. Castle outplaying Darren Fox, outplaying Wemmy. He's outplaying everybody tonight. All right. 107, 101. Down to 6, guys. The Hornets are in the bonus. Rookie of the Year Castle, yes.
Where a exclamation point, Bubba.
Missed layup, follow up, no good. Multiple offensive rebounds for the Hornets. And the ball's going to get stolen by Vassell.
You can be right.
Vassell for 3. 3-point game. Rush. Come on.
Oh, you can't even be right in the loft. That's okay. Look at that's part of my loft that I meant. You're okay. But really excited, Bubba.
Let's go, Spurs fans. Don't scare Bear. Greg,
Impossible not to do.
Bear in the wrong place if you don't want to get scared. Show enough what's going on, Bears. Yeah, he's being a butthead.
You know, I think he knows I don't feel good, so he's being a little bit clingier than usual.
Well, also, Bear does not like the table.
No.
So
And he doesn't like when we yell at the TV.
what I stream on is this, janky white table. And when I have it up, that means, for Bear, that means he can't get to me. Which he's not exactly a fan of that.
No, but he's been extra clingy
He's been clingy.
tonight. He's been extra clingy.
Bookshare says, see why Castle should start? I did a whole video about it. Phil says, Miss TSR, give TS Bear some belly rubs and rub Mr. TSR's butt. Half of that's true. Can you guess which half? Good point. Bobby Ferry says 500 plus 50 viewers. Let's get Rich to channel 300 likes. That would be good.
Be awesome. Where are we at?
I have no idea.
249.
I forget to do that stuff sometimes as a YouTuber. I should be telling you guys to hit the thumbs up all night and constantly subscribing. I just care about the game. I get involved in the game. I forget that I care more about the game and the team than growing the channel.
Watching. We should definitely be able to get to.
Orgathon said my butt is a crystal ball. Castles, well, I don't know. He's only 20. What I love about Stefan Castle is he never seems phased.
No.
We've seen plenty of games where he's made bonehead rookie mistakes. Well, I don't want to say bonehead, but he made rookie mistakes or shot poorly, and it doesn't phase him. And
He just keeps going.
that's why I made the video that I see a little like Kobe in him. I'm not comparing to Kobe Bryant. Those are huge shoes to fill. But just that mentality of, keep attacking the rim, no fear.
No
You made a bad play, doesn't phase you one bit. That's that Mamba mentality that you don't see in a lot of players.
Well, he said he never thinks about the play. Like during a game, he doesn't overthink about the play that just happened. It's going to.
Yeah, whether good or bad, right? Castle's a hooper. I know there's a lot of Spurs fans on this channel that weren't crazy about Castle being drafted fourth. I hope he proves you wrong. And I mean that in the nicest way. But I hope that you guys look back and go, holy crap. I hope he ends up being the best player out of the draft. I mean, what is Reed Shepherd doing right now? He's not even playing in Houston, right? Like, he's not getting any minutes. And he went third overall. Sar has played much better. Risache, I think, has been okay. We can't get a rebound. Miles Bridges misses a shot and gets his own miss and puts it back. Our rebounding been awful tonight. Need Fox for 20. I think Fox is still stuck on 15, isn't he? Fox is in the game at the moment. And we're going to have a kickball in the Hornets. Well, we got to do what you got to do. So we got Vassell, Fox, Sohan, Castle. Is Wemby in there too? I don't think he is. He's not. Barnes. So 4/5 of our future starting lineup is on the court. Wemby getting a breather. Fox out to Castle for 3. Nope. Bartelo's a little off coming out of his hand, but we have an offensive rebound and back by Harrison Barnes. Thank you, HB. 5 minutes remain. 109, 106. Harrison Barnes with 8 points. Yeah, we were getting blown out by 17, and then we just kept it around 10 all night, and then finally come back here at the end of the fourth. Ball for 3 from the corner. That one hurt.
He can't miss tonight.
Left them open. We like leaving guys open. And now a bad turnover by Castle. Lost the handle. I don't know if he was trying to pass it.
It is
Oh, yeah. Charlotte does not like Castle, as you guys said. Apparently, he said he would not, or didn't want to work out for the Hornets. Ball for 3, no good. Castle with a rebound. Castle drops it off to Devin. Devin's been playing very well in the fourth quarter. Spurs with a lot of passing. They're going to get to Fox for 3. Nope. Fox is not an efficient three-point shooter. He is 33% for his career, and I think he's 33% for this year. That is below the league average. That was my one concern bringing him in, is that's another guy that's not a great three-point shooter. That's a missed 3 by Daquan Jeffries from the corner. Sohan with the rebound. 112-106, under 4 minutes to go in the game. Darren Fox drives into the paint. Off the glass, good. That he can do. He can break down a defense, get into the paint, and score. 112-108, 3.5 minutes left, and the Spurs have been as close as 3 since the Hornets took a pretty good lead in the first quarter, if I remember. Yes, the Spurs were sucking really bad. It was like 24-10 or something. Smith Jr. for 3, no good. Vassell skies for the rebound, brings it up the court. Devin into the paint. Misses the shot. He is going to get fouled and go to the line for 2. Woo. Barnes should be on the bench, and Wemby, and yes, Wemby should be coming in. Elias, I don't know where Wemby is. You would think he's going to close out the game. I know he's been struggling, but he's still going to draw. Even a bad offensive performance by Wemby, he's still a decoy. Vassell's first free throw was good. I think Wemby's checking it now. Barnes coming out.
This is playing much better in the second.
Yeah, Vassell's been playing really good in the fourth. Calvin, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Sean, thank you for being here. Yeah, every possession's got to be treated. Yes, of course, seriously. Got to be playing strong D in every possession and putting out. Is this the lineup that's going to be our starting lineup next year? Wemby, Fox, Vassell, Sohan, is Castle still there? Yes. This might be our future. He missed it.
Toronto.
Both teams in the bonus. So this is what we expect our starters to be next year. We're going to see how they close out this game. Castle almost causes a turnover. And an offensive foul. Castle causes the offensive foul. Great hustle by Steph. Ball doesn't like it. Castle guarding ball. Tips the ball in the air. And then, oh, that's a foul on Alonzo Ball. LaMelo Ball just runs into Steph Castle. That's clearly an offensive foul. Through his shoulder now. Knocks Steph over. Oof. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go. 112-109. And yep, transition foul. So non-shooting foul. It's an offensive foul. Joker, Wemby is one of the best finishers in the NBA. Those giant long arms and able to dunk just from areas that some players can't even dream of. But he's been taking a lot of threes tonight. But you know what? Doesn't matter what happened in the previous 45 minutes in the game. It's what happens now. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And we have 3 minutes to take the lead. This is one of the worst teams in the NBA we're playing. Let's come back and beat them. We do not want to say we lost to the Hornets. Castle, Julian, and Wemby are going to be out of anchors. Oh, going to be our defensive anchors. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. I was looking at what am I?
Text was more points than football.
Yeah, if you're just coming in, Stefan Castle with a career high 31 tonight.
Yeah, boy.
Medicare, it's now or never. Let's get a go, Spurs go up. And I just forgot this. If the Spurs win tonight, that'd be the Spurs' 23rd win. That'd be more wins than last year and the year before that. 22 and 60 the last 2 years. Oh, Castle is at the line for two. Never mind. I didn't realize he was going to the line. I thought that was a non-shooting foul. My bad. Isabel, you're still Fab's music. My eyes are getting a little tired from this light in my eyes. Thank you for stopping in. Darren, yeah, my heart get yeah. 32 for Castle. 10 of 15 from the field and 10 of 11 from the line. Easily the best game of his career. 33 points. We are in the bonus. Do you get free throws off offensive fouls though? Oh, you know what? It was an offensive foul. It was a non-possession foul. They were both going for the okay. That's why it's okay. Remember. Off the deflection, there was no possession, so I got confused, guys. Diabate misses, gets his own miss. 12 on the shot clock from the Hornets. Are rebounding so dead tonight. Seriously. Well, yeah, the Hornets are out rebounding us by like 15. And Ball loses it out of bounds. That's turnover. Ball is screaming at the ref. Oh, the Hornets can't challenge because they lost their challenge in the first half. I want to see a replay of this, see if he's actually right. I can't. Was that off Wemby's foot or? Honestly can't tell from that angle. We need to see it from the other angle. Oh, it's Hornets ball. They changed the call. All right, so it was off Wemby. I'll take the ref's word on that. I couldn't tell from the replay.
Right in that rest.
Yes, he did. Ball with a pull-up J. Hits the top of the backboard. Spurs ball. Spurs on the run. Nope, they'll slow it up. Wemby fakes a mile-long three. Gets it to Vassell for three. No good.
1 point game.
Watching Garrett on NBA League Pass. I buy the League Pass every year for this. By the way, if anybody's new to the channel, I'm obviously a huge Spurs fan. Would love to have you join our Spurs community. We're not here for sponsorships or Patreon or that nonsense. We're just here to talk Spurs. And would love to have you join us. And we do videos almost every day, analysis, rumors, trades, etc. And we go live for every game too. We haven't missed a game. Every summer league game, every preseason game, and every regular season to date. And if they make the play-in, obviously we'll cover that. It's not looking too good because the Western Conference is so freaking deep. We do have 2 free throws coming up for the Hornets. I think that's Bridges. It is. Miles Bridges at the line. He's got 20 points for the Hornets tonight. And made the first free throw. He's got 21 points for the Hornets tonight. From Seattle, thank you for stopping in. I'm surprised CP3 is closing the game. We are getting so smashed on the boards tonight. We need some size out there. Any size. Props to Stephon Castle having a career night. He made them both. What's our lineup? Fox, Vassell, Wemby. Can't see the other guys. Where the hell's everybody else? Right in the corners? Castle's still out there. Fox in the paint. So we are running essentially 3 point guards with CP3, Fox, and Castle because Castle is expected to be a point guard. Fox is our starting point guard. CP3 is still a starting point guard as well. This is a weird rotation.
This is a weird rotation.
Thank you for subscribing, Nate. Wemby, Castle, Fox, Paul, and Vassell.
That is a weird.
4 guards and Wemby. We're going small ball. We're getting smashed on the rebounds, and we're running a small ball lineup.
Well, to be fair, we don't really have any bigs. Other than Wemby.
No. De'Aaron Fox missed the second free throw. 114, 112. Angie, sure. As long as he's, 1 foot away from the rim.
What was it?
Should get the ball to Wemby. We did play 2 bad teams and struggled. The Hawks are in a free fall after Jalen Johnson getting injured. Ball with a tough shot in the paint, no good. And Vassell at the rebound. And now the Hornets are an even worse team, and we're struggling bad against them. Castle and alley-oop to Wemby is broken up. That was a bad pass. Oh boy, we're running out of time too. 15 on the shot clock for the Hornets. Nick Smith Jr. will reset the offense. And we have 1 minute to go. Ball open for three. No good.
We just got lucky there.
And we're going to have a tie-up. It's going to be a jump ball, I think.
Oh,
Jump ball.
jump ball.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know why we're going so small when we have been giving up rebounds left and right. Wemby, the only real rebounder we have out there. I mean, our guards rebound okay for their position. Man. Yes, Greg, playing to the level of our competition. Wait, is this free? No, this is a jump ball. Vassell and Salon. Salon is, well, I think he's taller. I think he's like, actually, no, he's not that much taller, I don't think. He might be only an inch or two. Who's got the ups here? Salon is taller. No, yep, he's taller. He might be 6'8", 6'9". Never mind. Come on, Devin. Spurs got it. They thought Fox stepped out of bounds. He didn't. Fox in the paint. Jumper. Tie game.
Sorry there. Sorry there. Sorry there. Sorry.
Tie game.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
114-0. Both teams in the bonus. 30. Wow. Darren Fox with a clutch shot. Oh, the Diabate gets blocked in the paint. Oh, foul. Wemby's calling for a challenge. 114-0. Wemby with the block. We haven't used a challenge. Use a challenge, Mitch. Wemby's fired up. You asking for the challenge.
30 seconds to the game.
Let's take a look at the replay. Looks like it might be. I need a different angle.
Yeah, that angle's not good.
That angle sucked. All right, here we go. Vassell's pushing him in the back. Has a very, very light touch in the back. Wemby's block might be clean. That's a clean block, but there's a light hand by Vassell on his back. It's under review. It's under review. I mean, that's huge because that's 2 free throws for the Hornets. Clean block by Wemby. My one concern, because of how ticky-tacky fouls are in the NBA, is Devin barely had his hand on the lower back. That's my one concern. Wow, De'Aaron Fox towing the line. The Hornets were screaming he went out of bounds, and he was doing like a whoop whoop. Oh my gosh. Brisket, buddy, don't say that. He said they'll give it to Charlotte. We have almost 1,000 people in the chat and only 300 thumbs up. Can we get the thumbs up, my friends? There's plenty of people. We call they're showing the Sean Elliott total line Memorial Day Miracle. The greatest shot in Spurs history. But we have a ton of people. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. It does help the channel. That's all I ask for. That's it. Just a thumbs up. And of course, you're a Spurs fan. I don't know why you're not subscribed. Fan, we're doing NBA documentaries. I just did one on Brandon Jennings, working on one on Anthony Bennett. Got something else planned for tomorrow's special now based on this game. I'll tell Miss TSR after the stream, and you guys will see the video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, please. They're showing it again. He's not stepping out of bounds here. LaMelo Ball is pointing at De'Aaron Fox's foot. He's not out of bounds. They're all pointing, making a face. He's not out of bounds, though. His foot is up.
He stays in.
He's literally
heel up.
this far from stepping out of bounds. I'm going to turn the volume up just a little bit to hear the call. 3 refs looking at it. Spurs have challenged this. There's 30 seconds to go. It's 114-0. Both teams in the bonus. Vamos, Espuelas, vamos. They Spurs, and go Spurs, go. Trying to get them all in there. Here's the block again. That's a clean block by Wemby. There's no foul on Wemby. So if they called the foul on Wemby, then that's a bad call. Yeah, Wemby immediately yelling, challenge it. We're going to get the call right now, guys. I think we're getting the call here. I Can we get the call?
Wow.
A clean block. St. Augustine with the $2 super chat says, clean block. Spurs wall. I don't think we try to rush a 2-for-1 here. There's only 31 seconds. Take a good shot and then see if we can stop the Hornets, right?
Yeah.
Yes, no spoilers in the chat, please, guys. I might be a little behind you. I stream this on the NBA League Pass on my Roku, and it is a usual little behind. That being said, as we're at the end of the game, I always pull down the ESPN thing just in case there's a spoiler over here. And then I do stop looking at the chat at the end, unless there's a timeout, because I don't want to see any spoilers. It's no disrespect to you. The game is the most important thing here. You know, our Spurs winning is the most important thing. Oh, it's a jump ball. It's not Spurs possession. It's a jump ball. All right, I stand corrected. My apologies. A jump ball at center court. Wemby and diabetes. Well, Musa Diabate, who's actually played pretty well. He's on a G League contract. They brought him up. I don't know how long he's been up with the Hornets. Maybe they just brought him up after they traded away. Was it Mark Williams? Wemby's got some height on him, though. Wemby wins a jump ball. There's 6 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. De'Aaron Fox standing on the Buzz City logo, all tied at 114. Both teams in the bonus. Fox looking for a pick and roll with Wemby. Nope. Didn't get it. De'Aaron, crossover, pull-up jumper. Not sure. De'Aaron Fox, former clutch player of the year, in case you didn't know.
2023.
You just said it. 2023 clutch player of the year. Yes. Sean just said this is why he gets paid the big bucks. He's not a great three-point shooter, but inside the arc, he's lethal. And look who congratulated him first.
Yeah, and with a smile. He so seldom smiles. It's so nice when Castle smiles.
If Fox helps develop Castle, well, obviously we'd be all aboard. She's not all aboard on De'Aaron Fox coming here because she was worried Castle won't get playing time. But look at tonight. And after tonight, you're not gonna be able to sit this kid. De'Aaron Fox, man, just
Well, it seems like De'Aaron Fox is playing for Kansas.
yeah. You saw the interview, right? He said he wanted him to be here.
Was that Cowboy X Factor or something?
Yeah, Cowboy X Factor sent that.
Yeah. So that made me feel a little bit better, but really, I need to see him back in the starting lineup.
Such points since 2020-21. De'Aaron Fox is number 4, only behind DeMar DeRozan's number 1, Trae Young number 2, Nikola Jokic number 3. And I'm gonna have to look away from the chat, guys. This is the last play of the game, probably. Hopefully. I don't want overtime. I want a Spurs win. The Hornets have the ball. They're taking it out at half court. 7.9 seconds to go. My clock's slightly ahead. Please no spoilers in the chat. Spurs up 116, 114. So the Hornets take a 2 or do they take a 3?
You gotta think they're gonna go for a 3.
They brought Sohan back in for defense. And they're gonna have to call a timeout. Hornets cannot get it in. Timeout. Okay. I'll look at the chat again for a moment. What a crazy game. The Spurs were down all night. The first quarter was horrible, guys. Our team looked awful. No. Actually, we lost every quarter, right? Did we lose the first 3 quarters and then the fourth quarter? Yeah, the fourth quarter we're down. I don't know, let me pull it up.
I could be imagining that though, because I'm not.
All right, the first quarter, Charlotte outscored us 34-22. The second quarter is all tied up at 28. We barely got them in the third, 31-30. We've outscored them 35-22 in the fourth. So yeah, the fourth quarter has been the one quarter we've really got them on.
Well, likes.
We got the 400. Did we?
Yeah, 409.
Wow, we got 1,100 people watching. Thank you guys. Thank you for having a Friday night. While we're on a timeout, I'm going to do a cheap plug here. I'm a huge Spurs fan, in case you haven't been able to tell. My girlfriend's down there. She's not feeling well, but she's a massive UConn fan, and obviously rooting for Stephon Castle. So I go live for every game. She's here when she can be, but we love basketball. We both do love hoops there, and would love to have you join our community. If you're a Spurs fan, obviously would love to have you join the channel. If you're not a Spurs fan, just a hoops fan, we cover a lot of not a ton, but cover more and more non-Spurs stuff on the channel.
Super chat.
SJ, thank you for $2 super chat. How about a Go Spurs go and some thumbs? Heck yeah.
Right, here we go.
All right, Hornets ball. They're out of timeouts, guys. Curry trying to get it in. Gets it into ball. Ball versus Sohan. Gets by him. Kicks it out for three. Oh my God. Bridges for three. There's still a second on the clock. Wait, is that the game? They're showing a second on the game clock. Oh no, Spurs are going. Wow. Miles Bridges hits a corner three, and what do? We leave the three-point shooter wide open. It's something we've been doing all season. Bridges, all day out there. Nobody near him. Nobody's within 6 feet. Isabel with the $5 super chat says, bien joué, les Spurs. Well done, Spurs. Well, Isabel, not well done now. We're down. We're down by one. Oh my God. Nobody in the vicinity of Bridges. Nobody. Wow, I'm in shock. The game's not over. I assume Darren Fox is taking the shot. And they are still willing to play with each other. Uh, and that's the thing. We're constantly shuffling lineups around. Mitch is. There's no stability with lineups, so guys are going to be out of place. And we've already had problems with keeping players open all year, and now's the worst time to do it. There's 1.4 seconds. I'm a little slightly ahead. This is going to be the last play of the game. Who's taking the shot? You know they're going to be looking for Darren Fox. And we don't need a 3. We need a 2. We are in the bonus. They cannot foul. Paul's going to get it in. Gets it into Darren Fox. Fox for 3. Mr. Clutch!
Please.
Oh my God!
No. That's awesome. That's all you can give up right now.
1.4 seconds left.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Yeah. Oh no, wait. He might not got that off. Wait a minute. They're going to review that. He might not have gotten that off.
No, it's out of his hands.
No, it's not. His hand's touching it.
No, it's not.
That's not, I don't
no
think
good.
that's not going to count.
That's no good.
It didn't count. Oh,
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
didn't count. The Spurs lost in the Hornets. GG Hornets fans. That was a great shot, but it was
Fraction of second.
fraction too late. What a roller coaster. My heart is racing, Grant. I thought we had that. Tax Brazilian goes, thank you for the $3 super chat. Yes, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. We are, what, 5 games under?
That.
I'm speechless. I am speechless. What an ending, and wow. Yeah, Bobby, if there's 1.5 on the clock, that counts. That was the right call. His fingertips were on it.
Yeah, it
And
was the right call. When they played it back, it was the right call.
no, we can't rebound.
No.
Mike, we can't. Our rebounding is absolutely awful. Listen, seriously, props to the Hornets. Yeah,
They played better.
they played better. That's a 12 and what 32 team that just got their 13th win. All right, I mean Castle keeps us in the game too, though. He had a career high 33. But yes, that was poor rotation, poor defense by the Spurs. I don't know. Wemby's still sick, but he did not play well tonight. I can't remember the last time on a Spurs game we hit a game winner and it didn't count. I'm really in shock right now. I don't know what to say. Um,
That's a tough one. But you know, I mean, as you like
Joshua, good evening. Been a
say
while.
frequently, don't put yourself in the position
Don't put yourself in a position.
to have to play without offset here.
I know you're not a UFC fan, but they're always saying the broadcast team, Joe Rogan and Dana, all of them, never leave it in the hands of the judges. And this is the same thing with the Spurs or any team. Don't put yourself in a position where the other team can win with a game winner or you lose. Or I don't even know. I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a complete loss for words. To to be just so excited that we just got a game winner at the end by Mr. Clutch, and then have it taken away. Yeah, we got killed on rebounds, Kyle. Absolutely killed on the boards. Well, let's go over the endgame stats. That did hurt. That did.
That hurt.
That was not the ending we were looking for. Please hit the thumbs up on the way out. We're actually pretty close to 500. And let's go over the endgame stats. I am just deflated after that. Wow.
That's a bummer.
That's yeah, it sucked. Atlanta's winning too, by the way. Make it worse by 4. That's a close game. We need the Hawks to lose as many as possible. Saying.
Joshua Burns Castle did have a great game.
Yes, I know Castle left Bridges open, but you know what? Anybody should have been out there. Somebody, communication, somebody should have been on him, and nobody was on him. All right, let's take a look at the Atlanta Hawks. The Charlotte Hornets first. Musa Diabate with a nice game up. Yes, I don't know how long he's been up on a two-way contract. 9 points, 15 boards, and 6 assists. Not bad, young man. Miles, I would take him as a backup big man right now, right? Miles Bridges really killed us tonight, 25 points. Melo Ball had a rough shooting night, 9 of 26 from the field. He finished with 24. Daquan Jeffries was out running cardio. He had 4 points, 2 of 9 from the field. Nick Smith Jr., nice game, 8 of 13 from the field, 19 points off the bench. 9-man rotation for the Hornets tonight. Taj Gibson with 4, Tejan Saloon with 8, Seth Curry with 12, and KJ Simpson with 12. The Hornets tonight shot 47-45. They were 17 of 38 from 3 and 100%. They only took 6 free throws, so don't read too much into that. They had 11 turnovers. The Spurs were careful with the ball tonight. They had 8 turnovers. For the game, we shot 46-31. Our three-point shot was not working tonight in 83. We got to the line 18 more times than they did. We were 20-24 in the line. That's 83%. That's fine. But we shot 12 of 39 from 3. They shot 17 of 38. The poor three-point shooting was the difference in the game. For the Spurs, Harrison Barnes with 8 points. He was 0 for 4 from 3. And a big contributor to our poor three-point shooting. I hate to call him out, but I got to do it. Victor Wembanyama, 7 of 20 from the field tonight. He was 1 of 9 from 3. So 6 of 11 everywhere else, which is 54%, which is good. But 1 of 9 from 3. He did have 11 rebounds and we had 5 blocks tonight. I didn't realize he had that many block shots. Only 1 turnover for Wemby. The starting lineup only had 2 turnovers. CP3 with 6 points and 6 assists. De'Aaron Fox, 9 of 17 from the field, finished with 22 points, 6 assists, 4 steals, no turnovers. Fox had a really nice game. He had a clutch shot at the end of the game to give us the lead, and then he had a three-pointer that went in, but we needed about 0.1 or 0.2 more seconds on the game clock for it to count. Don Vassell, a weird game for Vassell. He had 15 points. Vassell had a plus 19 when he was on the floor. The only Spurs player with plus double digits. He had 15 points, 4 of 7 from 3, but 5 of 13 from the field. So he was 1 of 6 from two-point land, and the only two-pointer he made was a dunk. So all his two-point jump shots missed tonight. Off the bench, Julian Champagny with 3. He was 1 of 3 from the field, didn't do much. Jeremy Sohan with 11 points and 12 rebounds. All right, Jeremy. Seems like he's coming back into form to the Sohan that he was before his 2 injuries. He had the thumb injury, he needed surgery on, then he had the back injury, which affecting him much longer, I think, than the Spurs were letting on. Kellen Johnson was awful tonight. 0 for 3 from the field, 2 points, 2 free throws. You know what else Keldon contributed? Nothing. No rebounds, no assists, no steals, no blocks, not even a turnover or a foul. Absolutely did nothing out there. And man of the hour, too sweet but not sour, Stefan Castle in 31 minutes, a career high 33 points on 10 of 15 shooting, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc, and 10 of 11 from the line. He's normally about a 70% free throw shooter. 10 of 11 for him was really good. He also had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, the one blemish, the 4 turnovers. And then he was not covering bridges at the end of the game for the wide open corner 3. But you know what? I'm not going to beat up Steph for that because without his 33 points, we're not even in that game. So it is what it is. I mean, yes, he left them open. We leave 3-point shooters open all the time. All the time. Everybody on that team is guilty. It's just that was the worst time to have it because it was what ended up being the game-winning shot. I know I missed a lot in the chat. I'm making sure I didn't miss any super chats. I did not. Oh, um, it's a back-to-back tomorrow against Orlando. I don't think we do well, but yeah, the Hornets played very well tonight. And we lost. We lost to one of the worst teams in the Eastern, one of the worst teams in the NBA. They scored twos every time they missed a three. They would have scored or 200. If y'all acting like we got great players to start, if anything, sit the sell together. I'm starting Castle over CP3, so we can have somebody run the second unit. But we're seeing that there's a lot of holes in our team tonight, and some of you mentioned it previously in videos. You were really concerned about how close that game was with the Atlanta Hawks. I shared that concern. And now we went out and played a really bad team. And we're in the Hornets. Let me check the standings. I don't want to keep saying they're a bad team without some factuals back. Charlotte Hornets are the second worst team in the Eastern Conference and the third worst team in the NBA. Well, there you go. Last 10, 12 and 36 coming into the game. The Spurs dropped to 22 and 27. I know some people were not trolling me, but a few people are saying when I say, we're 3 or 4 wins out for the plan, they're like, TSR, it's only 3, it's only 4, you're crazy. What are you worried about? We had 4 wins in January. And now look how we struggled in Atlanta, and look how we struggled in Charlotte. We have a lot of problems on this team. And one of the biggest problems right now is we're getting crushed on the boards on a nightly basis. We don't have any bigs. We don't. And look at our starting lineup. I talked about this earlier. Our starting lineup, the players from 1 to 5, 6 foot, 6'3", 6'5", 6'8", and then 7'4". Wemmy's the obviously huge guy out there. Barnes out there who's 6'8". Barnes can't rebound. He's 6'8". He can't rebound. He's a absolutely ish rebounder for somebody his height. And they got 2 guards and Devin, none of which are great rebounders either. They're relying only on Wemby. And Wemby plays the perimeter a lot, but he ain't rebounding either. I don't know what to say, guys. This was a disappointing loss. I thank y'all for hanging out. It was a fun stream. Don't get me wrong. We fought all night. Finally came back. Looked like we won it. And then the dagger in our heart when they took the 3-pointer away by Darren Fox. But this was a lot of fun. We'll be back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Spurs and Magic. Probably just me and Miss TSR is probably going to go home because we're getting another snowstorm tomorrow night in New England. So I'll be flying solo with Selena. But, wow. A little shock. There is that. So let's take the silver lining. We are showing growth. Stefan Castle is having some really, really big games for us. We just brought in Darren Fox. Let's be honest, at this rate, we're probably going to be a lottery team. And Atlanta's falling apart. If we get 2, break out the snowmobile. Like I, Carlos, if we get 2 lottery picks and one of those hits is a top 4 pick, watch out. Just all I got to say is just watch out because Castle's looking legit. We know Wemmy's our guy. And we got one more stud in there. We have a new big 3. I don't know if big 3 Sohan or Vassell's part of that. I'm skeptical. Sohan just doesn't have the offensive chops, and Vassell is not a good defender and so damn inconsistent that I don't think he's going to be part of that. But Wemby, yes. Castle looking like yes, and maybe we'll get the next guy in the draft next year. I don't want to say we suck, Xavier. Our next win, we have more wins than the last 2 seasons. 22-60 the last 2 seasons. They're not losing every game this year to go 22-60. But Draymond, no. So something, unless is he waived? Is he available? Because we can only sign people that are free agents now. Trade season's over until after after the playoffs. But guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. You're welcome. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you again. If you give this thumbs up on the way out, thank you. On behalf of myself, Miss TSR, TS Bear, and the entire couch contingent, because there's so many here. What you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs go.